We open up on the prisons of the Grand Arena of Thalor Vastian, the Dawn Reconciler. You can hear the sounds of people cheering out overhead as there are fights that are about to start for the name day of the Emperor of this region.
Okay.
Currently, you are all locked up in prison. There is a series of new arrivals, a handful of people here. I'm just going to go around and we're going to just have people introduce their stuff. Matt, do you want to introduce your character?
My character is Heinrich. He's a young bugbear barbarian, and he has recently been captured along with his two childhood friends. So there's two other bugbears with me who are named Olga and Klaus. We are all kind of huddled in the corner, kind of scared. We're all quite young. I'd say like bugbears age a little faster, but we're about like 18 in human years probably. Kind of glancing around a little bit freaked out. We don't speak common very well either, so if any of you guys try to talk to us, we'll kind of try our best, but we'll see.
We have a tabaxi.
Jaded Tome, but I also go by Tome. I was separated from my tribe, and I don't have anything or anyone with me. I used to have artifacts, and I used to collect things, but everything has been stripped from me. I'm keeping to myself. I don't like to interact with very many people. I wouldn't say I'm scared, more of curious and confused of my entire situation, what's going on right now.
Next up, we have a wizard, a very small wizard man.
Yeah, I am Quippy the 15th Puddlesworth. He's 89, so he's going through his quarter-life crisis, working at his family's emporium, the Puddlesworth Emporium and stuff. And one day, a wizard, in a panic, just traded him a book for some basic needs, and it was a spell book. So ever since then, he left home and has been trying to find a mentor to teach him magic. And all he has is that spell book. But now he's just stripped away, scared out of his fucking mind, because all he's known is comfort from his family's emporium, and he's just in a corner with his giant hat.
We have a half-elf woman in the corner. Do you want to introduce your?
So I'm back, McStabby. I'm a chaotic neutral rogue. I got caught trying to pick the pocket of a tax collector. My religion says that they are cringe, and I'm an evangelical anti-tax collector.
All of you are currently just sort of in the dungeon. I'm gonna just sort of go through a general thing here. How do you think your character was arrested, aside from Mr. Pickpocket or Mrs. Pickpocket?
My idea is just that he, in his quest for a mentor, he took a wrong fucking turn into the big city. Just looking at his book, and it just took him. They're all right, this small man, they were just taking him.
Matt, how do you think you and your two friends were taken by the Imperium?
So we were part of a somewhat small tribe of bugbears. We're about all the people of our generation within the tribe. It's about that size, probably around a couple dozen bugbears total. And one day the Romans just kind of showed up on the shores of the place where of Ashvara, the place where our tribe lived, and came to the cave where we were living and slaughtered most of the older bugbears, but captured us youngsters and took us prisoner.
How do you think you got captured?
Myself and the tribe that I were with, we were traveling along the road, trying to find a new place to settle down at. It was a checkpoint area, and I was very curious about an artifact that I had seen. I messed around and got arrested trying to steal it and bring it back to the tribe, and that's how I was separated. At least that's what I think.
So all of you see that you're basically in these dungeons. It's a pretty arid, hot, humid climate up in the northwest of the Ashvale Sea that you're in. You can kind of feel the sweltering heat of the arena outside. You can hear the clashing of swords and axes, spilling of blood, the groans of animals. You are all going to attempt the gauntlet today. You see a guard come down the stairs clad in cerulean blue imperial armor, and he begins to sort of rattle his greatsword along the bars of your cells, and he yells out to you, "Be ready! You are here to spill blood and die for the glorious Imperator. You are up next. You will attempt the gauntlet, or you will die. Succeed, and you will have freedom. Fail, and we will drop your bodies outside the arena with the rest. You all see it as a series of guards come in. They start to manacle all of you, lead you down the hallway towards the arena. You can see like the blinding light as you get closer to it, and just a massive crowd, like tens of thousands of people. What are you all doing while you're getting walked up towards the entrance?
I'm personally looking at my surroundings, seeing where they're taking me, what obstacles I might have, where I can go, and I'm also seeing if there are areas that I can climb at.
Okay, I'm gonna say give me a perception check.
I rolled a 6 and I added a +4.
Okay, so on a
So it's
10, you are going to not see too much. I think it's pretty crazy outside, so it's a little bit hard for you to kind of get your bearings straight here. You can see as there is sort of a sandy pit covered in blood, and they're currently carting off another group of fallen that you all can kind of recognize as people that were in cells next to you. They're like beaten and bloodied, and the crowd is chanting. Is there anything else that people are looking for, or are you fully focused on the fight? Henrik, what is going through your mind?
I think I'm kind of freaking out, but I'm trying my best to like give a pep talk to Klaus and Ola with my -1 to charisma. I think that's probably not going great, but
you can give me a persuasion roll to sort of hype them up and get them ready for what's coming.
Let's see how this goes. That's a 10, so I don't think I made them more scared.
I think you're doing your best, but it's coming through on your voice that you are shitting bricks terrified of what they're gonna throw at you. You're coming from Ashvara, so I think the idea of a fight pit full of wild animals, you're picturing like a fucking T-Rex coming out and eating you right now.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing this as like very, very dangerous, very bad.
The smallest wild animal that like any of us have seen is probably like a raptor, like a large raptor. So
Back McStabby, what's going through your mind as you're getting walked out here?
I'm praying and mentally spiting the tax collectors, manifesting inspiration through hatred.
Do you want to give me a religion check for your prayers? Roll me a d20.
I got a 16.
So I think on a 16, you feel like a sense of comfort praying about how much you hate paying taxes as you walk out towards what might be certain death. There may be a tax collector here. Who knows? Quippy the 15th. What's going through your mind as you're walking out here?
Quippy is fucking terrified right now. He's only known comfort of the Emporium and like that little town he's been part of. So being in this arena, hearing people call for blood, he's just like, what the fuck did I get myself into? He's like holding on to his hat as much as he can for comfort, and he can't see much because he's also really small.
I'm gonna say, Quippy, give me a Constitution saving throw.
13.
I think Quippy pisses his pants. You're all walking out. You see Manacled getting walked out into the arena, basically. 3 bugbears, a tabaxi, a rogue woman praying, and a gnome that just peed his pants. They start to undo your manacles, and you all realize that they are not giving you weapons. They do, however, hand Quippy his spell book. You're all basically sitting in a sort of corral type of deal. There's a big barred gate in front of you, and you can see the like sand that has just been basically turned over and combed to look less bloody that is ready for you to go out. What is going through everyone's minds here?
I feel comfort with the spell book. He's a novice, so he's just like, all right, I know a couple spells.
Yeah,
this is my saving grace.
For me personally, as we're getting ready to walk out, I'm feeling prepared. When it comes to fighting, I already do not use weapons. I'm hyping myself up. And while doing so, I want to try to gather everyone around to maybe ask them, how are we going to go into this as strategy-wise?
We follow lead.
Nice.
What a voice for him.
What about you, Quippy? Are you doing pretty all right over there?
What the fuck is happening?
I try to persuade my peers to help me get a weapon.
If you're trying to like sneak a weapon out, you can give me a perception check to see what's around you right now.
15.
Okay, on a 15, you see that there are weapons that are like within reach of you and the bodies that have been carted out in the sort of adjacent thing, you could possibly get one, but that's going to be a sleight of hand check to sneak one in.
Oh yeah, he got this.
So you could do a sleight of hand check to try and grab a weapon.
13.
On a 13, you've probably only got time to grab one thing. And it's probably just going to be a normal, like, dagger. So you've got, like, a 1d4 dagger.
I'd say that's a pretty good eye you have back, McStabby. You know, I never would have seen that myself.
I am locked into my prayer, praying with the knife in mind.
I see. Very nice, very nice.
You all, like, hear the chanting coming from the arena ahead of you. Is there any, like, last things that you are doing before you are all sent out onto the sand?
I'm flipping through my book to see if I can just to remember the spells.
I would personally like to help Quippy in any way that I can. I want to wipe his pants a bit to try to dust him off.
That's so cool.
I know, but I gotta help you. I have to help you. I can't leave you hanging.
Okay, so
I'd
you're
like to-
dusting off the piss-covered pants of...
And I would like to try to give him words of comfort.
Okay, what are you saying to him as you...
You got this, Quippy. We're gonna make it out of this alive. You hear me? I won't let you die out there.
Is that a roll for deception?
This is what I'm imagining Quippy looking like.
Oh, man, fuck that. I'm rolling for deception then. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Quippy.
I help Tome by trying to persuade Quippy, but it's a deception check.
I got an 18 minus 1.
Quippy, you actually feel pretty convinced that this cat person is going to get you out of here alive. For a second there, you're a little... You think that you're going to die, and then you see behind him, like...
I gesture towards the dagger I have.
So I think you're not sure that you're going to survive this, but you see this cat person being very sure of themselves, and you see this rogue with a dagger, and you're like, okay, I think I can do this. Make it out of here alive.
Yeah, I'm basically like, let's stick together no matter what happens. If we stick together, we should be all right. Bugbears have survived thousands of years of Shavana, and that's a hostile place, so we should be okay.
You see that Ola and Klaus kind of like nod assuredly at you, and they're like, we'll follow your lead. You see the sort of portcullis of the place start to raise. You can hear the chanting getting in a lot louder outside, and you hear a brass horn blaring 3 long notes as the massive gate like raises up. You hear the voice of an announcer like booming with like magical enunciation, and if you look up, you see just like a floating priestly looking person. They're like flying around the arena with like a magical phone in their hand, magically enhancing their voice as they shout out, "Loyal citizens of the Empire, behold the traitors of the Shrouded Fang. These cowards raised steel against the might of Imperator Varnius and failed. Today, their sentence is paid, not in gold, but blood. And for their final punishment, the Emperor gifts them a worthy ally. The jaws of the beast of the Black Hollow release the dire wolf. And on our competitor's side, we have a series of prisoners to stand against them. Let's see if they stand up to the Imperial might. What I am going to have everyone do here is I'm going to have you all roll initiative. Back McStabby, you're up first.
I try to use acid splash on one of the wolves' eyes.
If they roll a 7 or higher, they succeed. They rolled a 19, so I think they're good. All right, next up it is Tome.
Going to move here and then end my turn right there.
Next up is the first of the Shrouded Fang.
Do they have weapons?
They do have weapons.
God damn it. Okay.
Next up is Henrik.
I think I'm just gonna move here and then like ready an attack if someone comes in with an attacking distance.
Next up is this guy here. He's going to move forward as well. Next up is Klaus, just a little bit behind you. The direwolf is next.
If you don't mind me asking, are the two human-like figures mercenaries?
They are the captured people that they were announcing
see.
before. The direwolf is going to attack Klaus.
Claws.
Klaus, get out of there.
Claws, no.
Gets a 15. And Klaus is a fighter, right? Not a barbarian?
No, he's a fighter, yeah.
Okay. So he wouldn't have like entered rage or something like that.
No.
Okay. It's not gonna hit. It tries to bite claws and it misses.
Yeah.
Next up, it is Ola. Ola is going to run up and attempt to hit the direwolf to defend claws. That's gonna hit. There's 4 damage to the direwolf. Claws is going to hit the wolf because it missed him as his reaction, which does a D8 of damage to it. That hits. He is going to basically smack the wolf back as it tries to hit him. It's 3 plus 4. So that's going to be 7 damage to the direwolf from claws.
Okay, and I rolled a 15 plus, I think 5. Oh, Nick, I don't get proficiency with unarmed, right? So
You get proficiency with unarmed.
Okay, so that'd be a 20 total, but not nat 20.
That hits.
Okay, so I do 4 damage.
Next up is Quippy.
I'm scrambling through my spell book right now, right? And I'm like, shit. I'm seeing these guys be attacked by a giant wolf that's probably much bigger than me. And I cast my cantrip Firebolt to try and hurl it at the dire wolf.
Give me a roll for Firebolt.
I got not a natural 20.
That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
9.
This direwolf came in here, it was looking like feral and angry and kind of beaten a little bit from the last group that got here. It is now looking like pretty bloodied and fucked up with only like 1 round of stuff. You can hear the crowd is like cheering at the performance you all have put on so far. As we go back to the top of the turn order towards back McStabby, you can actually see some of the audience rowing out some things onto the field. So I'm gonna actually ask back McStabby and who's next in the turn order, and Tome to give me a D20, just like flat roll. Just a flat D20 roll. Okay, so a 2 and a 7. You see 2 things fall down onto the arena here. Roll some luck checks for me, just another flat D20 roll to see how close these things fall to you.
I rolled a 17.
Okay, so on a 17 and an 18, these things fall like basically right next to you. You can see that sitting in front of you is like a sort of like a splintered spear. So this is gonna function as like a normal spear, but it breaks on a crit fail. Next to Tome, there is a spiked shield, which would function as a normal shield, but you could use a bonus action to do a shield bash for 1d4 piercing. Back McStabby, what are you doing?
I was gonna throw it at the direwolf. 18
That's gonna hit.
plus 5.
5 damage. The direwolf is looking pretty fucked up.
I'd like to position myself behind claws.
Next up is Tome.
I want to ask, am I allowed to coordinate with the other contestants, or are we supposed to be...
You're allowed to
more
coordinate with them.
solo?
It's mostly you're trying to put on a good show.
My question to the others is, would you guys like me to come over and try to finish off the direwolf, or should I go forward with the other contestants in front of us?
I think we got the direwolf. I think if you just go for those other guys, that'd be good.
I'm going to move forward 30 feet so that I'm directly in front of the contestants, so hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled an 8, and I would put 6 with that.
8 plus 6, that hits.
That hits? Okay, so that would be a total of 8.
Alright.
8 slashing damage. And then, for the bonus action, I would like to do the same thing.
Alright, roll me another attack.
I rolled a 16 plus 4 and 6,
That hits.
so 20 hits.
Jesus Christ.
I got a 6!
Yeah, so that's gonna be 10 damage, right?
4. So yeah, that's a 10.
Okay, the guy in front of you looks bloody. You have been in his face for 1 turn, and then your like cat claw scratches. You see like it's cutting through his shitty leather armor, and there's just like blood gushing out of this like panicked like soldier standing in front of you. Next up, it is going to be the guy that you hit. So he looks at you, and he is going to try and hit you with his mace that he has. A 10 doesn't hit, right?
My
Pass your
armor
armor
class is 16.
Yeah, so you see that he's just sort of like panically flailing this mace at you. He's bleeding profusely and like screaming. He misses his attack. Moving on to Heinrich.
I see this wolf come and attack my friends, and I'm gonna get really pissed off and go into a rage. I'm gonna punch the wolf.
Okay, you punch the wolf. Give me an attack roll for that.
16 plus 5, so 21.
That hits.
And I do 1 plus 3, but I also get rage damage now, so I should get plus 2. So I think I do 6 damage total.
Okay, 6 damage total to the direwolf. The direwolf looks like they are on death's door. This guy here, he is going to run up basically next to the direwolf. He's going to hit you. Does a 16 hit?
So that hits, yes.
You take 8 bludgeoning.
Okay, but I'm raging, so that's half.
But you're raging, so it's half. Next up, it is Klaus. So Klaus is going to, sort of in a panic at you getting hit there, is going to run over and try and hit this guy instead of the direwolf that's there. 4, that's going to hit. 4 damage to this guy. Who's fireballing the whole arena?
Sorry.
Quippy, I think Quippy has some ideas he can enact.
No, take away the radius.
Quippy whips out a power word kill on
Quippy pulls out a wish spell he's been saving.
Quippy's actually a 20th level wizard who's been like faking it the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quippy's actually an archdevil. So he hits that guy. We're moving on in the initiative order. Next up is the wolf. Attempt to bite Ola here. It fucking completely misses. Ola is going to use her reaction to try and hit the thing back. She also completely missed. You see this wolf and this bugbear fighter lady. They both swing at each other, and I think they probably end up in the other person's spot, like they trade spots. Next up is going to be Ola's turn. Ola is going to turn around and try and hit the wolf again. Ola crits.
Yeah, the comeback.
So
Holy
that's
shit,
going to
Ola.
be 8 damage to the direwolf. Ola misses trying to punch the direwolf as she like runs past, turns around, socks it in the face, and caves its skull in, killing. Next up is Quippy's turn.
I'm gonna use Fire Blast.
Alright.
So I got a critical. My intelligence, I got 12.
Okay, so you have a 12 intelligence.
No, wait. My intelligence is +4. Wait, yeah, plus.
Okay, I was like, you're a wizard with a 12 intelligence?
No, I have an 18 intelligence.
Okay,
He's Quippy
okay.
Smart.
I was like, Quippy, what the fuck?
I don't think Quippy's meant to be here at all.
I got taken on the streets. like an ice raid.
Jesus Christ.
20 damage.
So,
Who the
The dude's dead.
Quippy, tell me how you want to kill this guy.
I just see the guy who comforted me earlier. I'm just like, fuck. I know that guy just missed with his mace, but like he's gonna be fucked over if he gets a hit. Gather the fireball in my hand. I throw my spellbook like on my like little sash. I guess I have it on.
Uh-huh.
I throw the fucking bolt and it lands directly in his face, right?
All right.
And he just starts melting.
You watch as this combatant that is just sort of in a panic, furiously still swinging at Tome here, gets melted by a firebolt from a piss-stained gnome.
Good shit, Quippy.
The crowd is screaming right now. Actually, I'm gonna have Quippy, Tome, it'll be Quippy and Klaus that are gonna roll the d20s because they both killed someone.
I got an 18.
Klaus got a 5. Roll me a luck check here.
I got a 17.
It's 17,
God.
right next to Quippy, a like hooked sword, sort of like a not quite like a scimitar or something, land next to you. It's a bit bigger. It's like a great scimitar, basically. Lands next to you there. And then landing a bit further away from Klaus here, just a dagger that basically lands here. Back McStabby, it's your turn.
Is the better dagger the one to the north?
It's the one to the north of you, yeah.
I go pick it up.
You pick it up. Do you want to know the full
Give me the rundown.
deets of this? This is a jagged dagger. Like it's a dagger that is sort of like serrated. It does 1d4 piercing, and then it does 1 bleed damage for 1d4 rounds once you hit someone. Is there anything else you're doing? Do you have any more movement, actions, bonus actions?
Yeah, I think I throw the dagger.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Where's the guy?
12.
12 hits.
3.
He looks like a little pissed as there's a dagger sticking in his back. He looks over to you and is just like, what the fuck? It is Tome next.
I'm going to move towards the target. Hold on. I would like to use cat claws again.
All right, go for it.
So I rolled a 7 plus 6. I rolled 5 plus the 4, so 9 damage.
Jesus Christ. All right, Tabaxi monks, man. You might be metagaming monk a little bit here. God damn.
How am I gonna die in this arena?
I didn't mean to.
All right, and then are you bonus action attacking again?
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead and roll damage for that, or roll the attack.
Oh, but I got a 1.
With one of your claws, you like basically gut slash this man, and then your other hand just completely misses him, writhing in pain. And I think you aimed high. You thought he was a little tougher than he was, and you just go straight over his head.
I see. So I
Next
went
up
for a
is
good attack.
Heinrich.
I'm gonna punch him.
All right,
Really
Heinrich,
hard.
give me your attack roll.
That is a natural one.
While he's bending over from this gut wound, both of your hands just sail over his head.
We both missed terribly. I just know the crowd's booing right now.
If you two want, you can give me a performance check to stop the crowd from booing.
Okay.
Or deception. Deception.
Deception? Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
You're trying to play it off.
Hold on.
12. I'm at.
I think the crew is just like boo. At least for yours, they're boo.
Hey, I got a 15 total.
They're booing you, Heinrich, but they're chanting for Tome. He is going to try and hit both Henrik and Tome as you miss with the club. Like he is pissed. Henrik does a 16 hit.
Yep, that hits.
3 damage, half to 1.
So
He is
that's
going
okay.
to try and hit you, Tome. He is going to roll an 18. I know that hits.
Yes, it does.
And he is going to hit you for 5 damage.
Ooh.
5 bludgeoning.
Well, budgeting got it.
That is his turn. It is next up to Claus. Claus is going to try and hit this guy here. Claus misses too. I think he's swinging the club. He clocks Henrik and Tome like in the gut with his club while he's spinning it around. And in the panic, Claus just can't quite hit him. Ola is also going to try and hit him. Ola completely fucking misses and doesn't hit at all. Quippy, you're up.
Quippy? Alright.
Guys,
So
he's
the
been
guys-
healed over in pain, please.
Use shocking grass to just try and finish him off. Alright, so I got a, what's it called? Shocking cantrip. It's 25, so 19 plus 6.
That hits.
Whippy.
That hits.
And let me see the damage. Just a 6 out of that 8.
Quippy is out here hitting big hits.
Can I ask, is the crowd like cheering Quippy's name? Like,
I think the
I
crowd
must
is
know.
probably cheering Quippy's name. They already threw him a weapon. I am gonna have Quippy give me a roll because Quippy so far has hit every attack they've done. So give me a D20 roll. So you try and land a little bit further away.
Where the fuck are these civilians getting these weapons from?
They
I
can
can't pick up any of
they
them.
can bring their weapons here and they give them to the competitors because if the competitors get kills with them, they feel proud.
Yeah, okay, I see,
Yeah.
I see, okay.
You can what?
The crowd real quick.
Or what? Tell me what you're yelling, and then I'll tell you what you're
I
rolling.
yell, give me magic items. I can't pick these up.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Come on, Quippy, come on.
I got an 18.
You yell, give me magic items to survive. You see someone chuck down a wand. Give me a luck check
A
to see how
wand?
close it lands to you.
15.
Sus.
Right next to you, a wand lands for you to use. You pick up this wand. It is just a flat +1 to attack rolls. Next up is Back McStab.
This guy must be terrified. He is surrounded. Jesus.
He's surrounded, and
He got
for
electrocuted.
context here, a piss-stained gnome electrocuted him and shot his friend, while 3 bugbears, which are basically massive 6-foot-tall goblins, beat the shit out of him with clubs, while
Like, I
a
gutted
cat
him.
monk gutted him. You got 15? That hits.
7 total, and then 4 rounds of bleeding. I don't think he's making it to the bleeding part.
7 total. He does take 1 bleed this round. Is that already added?
No, that's not already added.
Okay, so he's at... That would be 8 damage then. I don't think that's gonna be bad.
alive?
He honestly, these guys were pretty tanky. It's just Tome rolled insane on the first round. All right, next up in the order is Tome.
I know what I want to do, and if it lands, I know how I want to describe this attack.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it is absolutely possible for you to kill this person with an attack roll right now.
I rolled a 19
That
plus
hits.
4 plus 6 hits. Okay, now wait, hold on. D6 roll. I rolled a 5 plus the 4, which is 9 damage. Does that kill?
Tome, how do you wanna do this?
I want to slash his throat open and then lick the blood off of my fingers.
Free.
terrified.
All right, you
go
do that.
Dude, I'm just gonna become Battle Beast. Holy.
He is dead. The crowd is
I'm dead.
screaming. This is a rookie performance for the ages right now. There are still some weapons and stuff here. You have time to go pick them up if you want.
I grab my spear and my shit dagger.
I pick up the club he had on the ground.
It's actually a mace, so it's going to be
a mace,
1d6. Also, I think also Claude is probably going to, or Claus is going to pick up the mace, so 1d6.
Question.
Yes.
While they're picking up weapons, can I like, not to do anything, just purely for show, can I hype up the crowd like with my arms out, like covered in like blood?
You can do a performance check with advantage since you got the final kill. Tell me what you get.
15.
On a 15?
Yes. Or sorry, no, 15 minus 1, so 14.
On a 14, I think another weapon is thrown in. You can roll me a d20 if you want to see what that is.
Ooh, I rolled an 8.
On an 8, you see another one of those like bleedy daggers land next to you.
Ooh, you should go pick that up back, McStabby. It'd be great for you.
I pick it up and toss my shit dagger.
I mean, you can keep the shit dagger. You can have 3 daggers.
Okay, great.
You can throw one of them and then have the 2.
Okay, I don't know my pocket situation.
Yeah, I'd love to take the shield if...
Okay.
Jeez, Quippy, by the way, you came out of this unscathed.
So you all leave the gladiator arena and you go back to the area that you were in previously. In the holding area, you are free to use hit die to regen HP if you'd like. You are free to interact with each other and do all that stuff, but you are not free to do a long rest. So this is basically you have a bit of downtime while another group comes out to fight another group of people, and then you are back on deck after that. Moving on to round 2.
What's XP looking like?
Good question. Because you can level up during this. We are going to be doing just like full on level as this goes.
I think I probably should roll a hit dice here.
Each of you have 67 XP from that fight.
6-7?
Yep.
Got it.
How do I know if I level up or not?
You are looking for 300. That is your level up point.
Getting ready to go back out. Is there any stuff that you all are doing before you go back?
Question.
Yes.
Is my pee pants dried yet, or can I find another one? I did use Firebolt, so that might have helped.
Hey, give me a luck check to see whether or not your pants dried.
I got a 14.
On a 14, I'll say your pants are like a little dry. They still smell like piss, though.
Can I look around for any gnome-sized pants?
Sorry about that. I'm back. What's going on now?
I'm looking for gnome-sized pants right now.
Trying to
I
unpiss
see.
his pants. I think you can give me an investigation check to
How do I...
see if there's any gnome-sized pants around.
I got 21.
On a 21, I'm gonna say you find some pants that will fit you. You find some gnome-sized pants.
All right, I don't know what other gnome was in Serena, but
yeah, well, they're probably dead. They're probably pants that a dead gnome was wearing, or like halfling or a goblin or something. But
For this, I guess, time area, I want to go over to Quippy and like pat him on the head and like you know, like hype him up. You know what I mean?
I'm changing my pants right now.
you're dapping up this gnome. His cock and balls are fully
I'm
out.
talking about after.
Okay.
After.
A good shake.
You hear just like screams and cheers coming from the arena right now. You see the guards come in and you see them start to cart out bodies. This was the group of people that came out before the group that went before you all. So this is the group that succeeded at the first round and went on to the second round. They're coming back dead. As they're being like carted off here, you can hear like faint chanting. Anyone who wants to can give me a perception check on that, but
I should roll it because I have high perception. Hold on.
Okay.
I rolled a 14. Hold on. +4.
you can hear that they're chanting snap them in two currently. As this happens, you all are starting to be pushed out towards the Colosseum by the guards for your next fight.
Beforehand, can I maybe take another perception check to look outside, see what we're like going up against? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, you could do another perception check on that.
Okay, so let me roll. I rolled a 16 plus the 4, so 20.
You see that there is a lot of rocks in the arena that have been sort of like Bigsby's handed out by like various mages and stuff around the area, the arena has changed. You can see that scampering over the rocks is some sort of creature, and even on a 20, I don't think you see it that well. There is some sort of armored creature that is skittered around the rocks back into hiding.
God, I think. No.
Everybody go ahead and roll me initiative. You all are in the beast pen. All right, back McStabby, you are first to act. What I am saying is, none of you see the scorpion. Tome might have seen it like scamper off that way. None of you can see it currently.
So I know it's in the general area. I just don't know the pinpoint location.
You know something is there. You don't know what. As you all enter this area, you hear the trumpets start to blare. The servants finish clearing out of this, and you hear from the announcer, "From the lawless waters of Redwake Isle, we bring you the scourge of the sea. Cutthroats, thieves, and pirates who dared to plunder imperial trade. Their ships burn on the waves, and now they shall burn under the gaze of the emperor. But first, let them feel the sting of justice. From the deserts of Varsha, the venomous horror, the Imperial Scorpion." You can see the tail of a scorpion start to go behind the rock there. And then they turn over to you all and say, "And coming in from their astounding first round of combat, we have our competitors." And as you all start to come into the room, tell me what you are doing. Back McStabby.
I hope Whoopi's okay.
Sneak behind these rocks.
Give me a stealth check.
Ooh, a 9.
Who knows? Maybe you're sneaky. Maybe you're not.
I prepare my shit dagger to throw it if anyone peeks around the rock.
Next up is going to be Tone.
I'm going to sneak over to here, hide in this area right here. I want to be prepared to claw at someone if they come around this corner. Whippy, if you don't mind me asking, what's your wisdom at?
My wisdom? Let me see.
Okay.
15.
This one
15?
here is going
Plus
to
2.
move. First off, he is going to make a stealth check. He is sneaking. Literally everyone in the arena can see this dude's action. Even if you can't see him currently, you can hear the fumbling around from how poorly this person is trying to sneak.
Wait, Sam, I didn't roll a stealth check, by the way. I should do that.
Oh, yeah. Give me a stealth check.
Hold on.
Did he roll a nat 1?
He rolled a nat 1.
I rolled an 11 plus the 6 stealth I have. So 17.
Okay. This guy gets to about here. You can hear him just sort of floundering around there. And that stuff. You feel pretty sneaky, Tom. I'm gonna roll a stealth check on this as well.
Would that
You
cost
can
anything?
hear something scampering past you. All of you in front of the gates see a gigantic scorpion round the corner. It is charging at you, its claws and its stinger like ready to act.
Probably gonna be Quippy getting attacked right now.
Next up is Klaus. Klaus is going to run up and he is going to try and hit the scorpion. That hits. Okay, he does 7 damage. Next up, Pirate C. Pirate C sort of runs over here. Next up is Quippy.
Alright, so I definitely see the scorpion. Alright, we're gonna do Firebolt again.
All right,
I'm
Quippy,
I got fucking
it's
19.
Firebolt.
That's 6 in total. That'd be 8.
8 damage in total. Next
Don't
up
do any extra since
is
it's a bug.
Heinrich. You can give me a perception check to see whether or not that did extra.
Okay,
Or
perception.
nature.
Nature?
Nature is int, so that actually
I got a
helps.
10.
I don't know, maybe it's got a lot of armor on it. It's kind of hard to tell. It seems pissed off. It seems very mad. Heinrich, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm gonna attack the scorpion with my mace, and then I'll shield bash it afterwards with my bonus action. Okay, so for my first roll, I got a 9 total. For my shield
gonna
bash, I got a 24 total.
That hits.
So I do 1d4 plus 3, 4 damage with
Okay.
my shield bash.
Scorpion looks a little bit fucked up. Not super, but you can see like some of the exoskeleton of it starts to look a little bit cracked. It looks very mad. Next up is Ola. Ola is going to also try and hit the scorpion here. She crit fails that. She does not hit the scorpion. Next up is Pirate B. Pirate B is moving up. Next is Back McStabby.
I stealth around behind this rock.
Back McStabby, as you continue to sneak and get behind this person here, give me a perception check.
9.
You don't really know what happens, but you hear the crowd start to like cheer insanely loud. And suddenly you feel almost a bit more like limber, a bit more dexterous. The sound of the cheering kind of helps you up. Temporarily, you have a +2 to AC.
W.
Next up is Tome.
I would like to stand on top of the rock, slash at him from the top, if that makes sense. But that's the thing, how high are the rocks?
The rocks are pretty high, but this is a pretty big creature. It's within your range to try and hit it while you're standing on top of the rocks. What I will say is, I would have you do an athletics check, but you have a climb speed, so you can climb up the rock for free.
I would like to slash at him from up here, so let me roll. I rolled a 19.
That hits.
I rolled a 4 plus the 4 I have, so 8.
8.
For the first attack. I rolled a 4, another 4, so...
Well, hold on, you have to roll an attack roll. Did you roll an attack roll for the bonus action?
Oh, sorry, I did not.
You can keep the damage roll. Like, it'll do 8 if you roll.
20!
Okay, never mind. You don't do 8 damage, you do 16 damage. The giant scorpion looks pretty fucked up from that.
Then I'd like to end my turn there.
Next up is this guy here. He's going to move here. Next up is the giant scorpion. It is going to try and just steamroll past towards Quippy. That means it doesn't take any opportunity attacks from Ola or from Klaus because it's still within their threatened range. It's only taking it from Tome and Henrik.
I rolled a 17.
We had 17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Henrik, are you using your opportunity attack on this or no? All right, what did you get?
Protect Quippy, please.
Yes, and I will roll my damage on that, which is a d6. All right, so I got 6 damage.
What was your roll to hit?
21.
Okay, that hits. So 6 damage.
I rolled the 6 plus my 4 attack.
Okay, so it's taking 16 damage total, right? It lives. It is not dead. But it looks like it's on literally death's door. If y'all had rolled 3 points higher, it would be dead.
Quippy, no! Quippy, please get lucky with AC or something, just anything.
Okay. It is going to make a number of attacks against you. I'm going to be completely transparent with this. The giant scorpion makes 2 claw attacks and 1 sting attack. They are all coming for you.
All right, what do I have to roll?
Nothing. It misses its sting. What is your AC?
12.
A 12. So both claw attacks are hitting it.
Jesus, I'm dead.
Man, I'm dead.
That's going to be 11 damage.
I'm dead.
Are you
Can I do
down?
one last thing? Yeah, I'm down. Can I do one last thing?
What is Quippy doing while they go down? You're not dead yet. You're still making death saves.
Yeah, if it had gotten 1 more damage, you would just be dead, though.
Isn't it double your max HP?
Yeah, he has 6 total max HP.
Oh, yeah, no. It almost full killed you. You are also currently grappled from it. Your limp corpse is currently held in the claws of the thing. What are you doing as you go down?
I look to Hendrik, knowing this is a big part of his story or whatever. I'm just like...
Quippy has a feeling that he is a small blip in another person's epic.
I'm just gonna tell him, remember the magic.
Okay, I'm gonna break the canon of this a little bit by fast forwarding to the future. Heinrich does become an artificer. There is a non-0%. I'm leaving this up to you. How much does Quippy's last words impact Heinrich?
Okay, so we're just gonna fast forward to the future a little bit while I'm sitting in like the hold of our ship, like, you know, on our journeys. I dust off a spell book. I look at it. I look at it with, like, you know, sentimentally. I say, Quippy, I've become an artificer. I remember the magic. I got the spell book.
Wait, I have 2 things. Can I throw my hat and the spell book to him?
You throw your hat. You throw your spell
What's the
book.
Roblox
to
death
Henrik.
sound?
I throw my. It's like a foot tall hat that's like a big pointy red hat.
Next up is Klaus. Klaus is going to try and kill the scorpion to help Quippy. Wrong thing. Klaus hits. Klaus hits.
He hit me.
No, hits the scorpion. Klaus turns and just goes, Quippy, no! And just fucking cleaves into it with the mace that they picked up, killing the scorpion. The scorpion really was on death's door. The scorpion is
my
dead. You are
God.
no longer grappled. I'm going to need Quippy to give me a dex save while downed. I don't know how the fuck this works exactly, but this is just to see whether or not your body is crushed under the scorpion as it falls or not.
Let me
This
see.
is breaking the rules a little bit for this, but
Do I
yeah.
have disadvantage or advantage?
Disadvantage.
9.
You don't make it. The scorpion falls on you. You have one failed death save. Next up is going to be Pirate C. Pirate C runs to here. Next up is Quippy. Give me your death save.
No, he does not.
But I still have disadvantage, right?
No, not on death saves.
Okay. Con checks a 19. Remember the magic.
Heinrich, you're up.
I do. Quippy, I think I have to go into a rage now. Even though
All right.
I wanted to save my rage, Quippy's death just pushes me over the edge. It's such a tragedy. Even though he still maybe is still alive, but probably not.
Currently, Quippy is buried under a dead scorpion that your friend just caved the skull in. And he is not moving, and his last words to you were, remember the magic.
The scorpion's dead, actually. I'm gonna go, actually, I'm not gonna rage. I'm just gonna go attack this guy up here.
Okay,
For Quippy. Alright.
Okay.
give me an
Wait,
attack
I
roll.
do need to go.
Pleasure playing with you. Remember the magic, Quippy.
Remember the magic
My
and have my
God.
giant foot tall hat.
And your foot tall hat.
Alright.
I'm also going to keep what happens to Quippy a secret from the rest of you all. I'm not going to tell you what his successes or fails are on these death saves.
Regular attack and shield bash. Alright, so for my regular attack, does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
5 damage. The other one would be a 7, which I don't think hits, probably, right? For my shield bash.
7 does not hit. Next up is Ola. Ola is going to rush over next to you and do the same. Ola hits, and then she is going to roll a d8, doing 4 damage, and part of the weapon that she has, she can use a free action to grapple this person. Ola has successfully grappled this guy in front of her. All right, moving down the list, it is now Pirate B's turn. Tome, you were in stealth, right?
I was before going onto the rock and hitting the,
This guy is going to go here. You have a +2 to your AC for the purpose of this because of half cover. He is going to try and hit. Does a 19 hit?
Damn.
He
By
rolled pretty
one.
high.
18 AC for that.
Oh, nope, that hits. So he hits both of his cutlass attacks that he does to hit you. They do 12 damage.
I am downed.
They rolled pretty lucky on those hits.
I think I miss Quippy.
I think I'll remember the magic.
God damn, man. I can't believe he went out in one go. I can believe it, but still.
Yeah, he was just a young gnome of what, 86, something like that?
And the worst part is he was just wrong place, wrong time. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, they just grabbed him, off the streets. There's kind of gnome profiling going on.
God damn, man. I'm mad. I'm mad. Not only at the fact that he just died, but the fact that I got downed in one move.
Yeah, this arena is rough.
What's going on with Back McStabby?
I sneak attack Mr. Red. 4 + 3. I hit a 7.
That does not hit.
Wait, do I get advantage since it's a sneak attack?
I don't think sneak attacks give advantage. I think they give more damage on hits. When you have advantage, you get sneak attack. But I will say this, you do have allies within 5 feet of the target, so you could get advantage from flanking bonuses, but I don't really think that's something that we're going to be using for this.
Oh, this is so sad. I pre-rolled a
Yeah.
17.
I'm going to leave it up to you. If you choose to have flanking bonuses be a thing, which I think usually are kind of ignored, you can take that 17 to hit this. If not, that means that flanking bonuses won't be considered for other rolls. If yes, that means that in the future, if two things are next to you, they get advantage.
Personally,
that's all I'm
okay
gonna
with
say.
that. It makes it more brutal, which I think is kind of the goal.
All right, go for it. Go ahead and roll sneak attack damage.
12 with the bleed for this round.
So 12 with the bleed for this round for both attacks or the first attack?
Both attacks.
Okay,
12
Gotcha.
including the bleed, my bad.
gotcha. Next up is Tome. Give me a death save.
Roll success.
Next up on the turn order is the guy that just got sneak attacked. You see, like, as you stab into him with your two knives, he whips around and is just panicked because he did not see you at all. He is going to try. He was in the midst of trying to club Hendrik. He tries to slash you. He misses one. He hits the other. He is going to do 8 damage to you.
Yikes. I'm coughing up blood and I'm shitting out blood.
Okay. Next on the turn order is Klaus. Klaus is going to run over to the guy that just took you down. They hit 7 damage. C is running over to Klaus. One of those is hitting Klaus, but that is 7 damage to Klaus. Klaus is hurt, but is hanging on. Next up, that is Quippy. Quippy is going to give me a death save. Moving on, that's Heinrich's turn.
I'm gonna attack red, punch this guy in the face. Okay, so for my regular attack, I got a 21. For my shield bash, I got a 14,
Okay, both of those hit.
which is 4, 6, so 10 damage total.
I'm going to have you, just for this, you're going to roll a luck check.
I think I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know what's going on here.
I'm just going to have you
it's
roll
a-
a pure luck check for this.
That's a 7. That's a 7.
It does not deal 1 extra damage. The pirate in front of you is staggering. He is bleeding profusely.
Okay.
Moving down the turn order. Next, that is Ola. Ola is going to try and hit this guy again. She hits. Henrik, I'm going to let you decide this. You clobber this pirate. He's on death's door. You see your friend Ola swinging this big, giant weapon at them. How does Ola kill this pirate in front of her?
I feel like happens here is like I just do like 2 attacks with my attack and shield bash, and I kind of like send him back staggering, and she's kind of like waiting as he staggers back towards her a little bit. She's just like waiting, getting her like teeing up, getting her swing ready, and she just comes across, bashes his head in basically
Okay.
as he like walks back into her.
Moving down the turn order here, it is now B's turn. B is going to turn to Klaus. B is going to try and hit Klaus. That is a hit. Klaus takes 4 damage. Back McStabby, back at the top of the turn order. I'm going to have Henrik this time. You are going to roll me a D8.
That's a
We're
1.
back at the top of the turn order. Roll me a D20.
Okay, so the D20 I got a 14, and then for my luck check I got a 16.
You see, flying in, a net land next to you.
Alright.
Moving down the initiative order, next is Back McStabby.
Can I fake my death?
Fake your death. I'm gonna say, give me a deception roll, and you're gonna have you can
Nat
go
20.
prone. Nat 20. I'm gonna say you go prone and you fake your death. I'm gonna have you roll me a D4. Because of the fact that you rolled a nat 20 on faking your death, I'm gonna say that you basically like collect yourself. You get 3 hit points back. Okay. Moving next is Tome. Give me another death save.
I rolled a nat 20 and I'm up.
You're
Hold
up.
on, check it out.
You're up with 1 hit
Oh,
point.
Look. Okay. Cool.
You can
Cool.
stand up basically if you want. If you would
Can
like
I
to
leave?
give me a deception to show that you're still down, you could do that too.
Ooh, it's okay. Hold on. I got a 14 minus 1, so 13.
I'm gonna say that passes their passive perception. They think that you are still down.
Okay.
But we're gonna move on. It is Klaus's turn. Klaus is going to try and hit this guy right in front of him. That's a hit. That is 6 damage on B. Pirate C is going to try and hit Klaus. Both of those are hits. He does 7 damage to Klaus. Klaus looks like they're on death's door. Moving on, it is Quippy's turn. Quippy is going to roll another death save. Moving down the turn order, that is Henrik's turn.
I'm going to run over, try to save my friend Klaus, who is in peril. Attack this guy here.
Are you taking the net before you go? That's an object interaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the net too.
Okay. You have a
I'm
net. This is not a normal net here. On hit, it deals 1d4 bludgeoning per round until removed.
Okay. Is it a martial weapon? Because then I would have proficiency with it.
It is a martial ranged weapon.
Oh, I only have proficiency with martial melee weapons. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use my melee weapon, my shield, because I don't know.
Okay.
I think I can.
Go for it.
I have proficiency. I'll hold on to the net for now and think about that in a second.
Okay.
But for my regular attack, I got a nat 20. I rolled minimum possible damage. 4 times 2, so it's 8 damage still. Yeah, the one I'm next to. And then for my shield bash, I rolled 14. Does that hit?
Yep, that hits.
And then I did 4 damage with that.
Moving on, that is Ola's turn. Ola is going to also rush up next to you. Ola hits. Because Ola hits, we're going to do a contested athletics to see if they grapple. Ola does not grapple. That's going to be a d8 plus 3. Wow, they rolled 1. They deal 4 damage to Pirate Sea. B is going to attack Klaus. They miss. They miss both attacks on Klaus. Next, that is going back to the top of the turn order with Back McStabby. I'm actually going to have Tome roll this one because you rolled the nat 20 on the death save. You roll a d8 for me real quick.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. The crowd is chanting. Everyone in the arena right now, they're hyped. Everyone on the arena right now has advantage on melee attacks for the next round. Back to the top of the turn order, it is Back McStabby. You are up. I will remind you are prone right now. So if you get up, that does take your movement.
I'm gonna continue faking my own death. I know how things are gonna go. I'm playing my cards tight to the chest. I don't think I'm making it out if I don't play dead.
Next up, that is Tome's turn.
Am I close enough to hit them?
You are close enough to hit them. You still are on top of the rock, which means any hits going towards you have the +2 AC from anyone trying to hit you on top of the rock.
Plus, you said we have advantage on
you have
all
advantage
our attacks,
on your
right?
attacks.
All right, I will attack the B guy. Hold on. I'm going to get up and then go for like I'm gonna claw at him. Hold on.
Okay.
So hold on. D20. I rolled a 19.
Okay, that hits.
And should I roll again because I have advantage?
Roll again and see if you crit.
13. Holy sh! I got a 6. Hold on. So that's 10 damage for one swing. I'm gonna roll another D20, and that's 16. So I'm gonna roll it again. 7. So I'm going with the 16.
That hits.
And I got a 4. 8 attack total.
I am going to have you roll a luck check. If it is over 15, you deal 1 more damage. Just a luck check.
6.
Moving down the turn order.
1 HP.
Klaus is going to try and hit him. Klaus hits. I'm going to ask you, Tome, how does Klaus kill this man?
I'd like to say that he swung at his chest and broke several ribs. They stabbed into his internal organs.
Okay.
In the process of the ribs being broken.
So Klaus swings his mace, breaks a bunch of ribs. You hear the crack. It like reverberates throughout the arena. He is turned into like a red paint. His entire chest is caved in against the rock that you're standing on right now, Tome. While the life leaves this pirate's eyes. Pirate C, upon seeing their friend get killed, is going to try and kill Klaus. He is going to make his 2 attacks. He hits both attacks. Klaus is down. Next up in the turn order is Quippy. Quippy is going to make a death save. Next up is Henrik.
I'm going to attack this pirate.
Give me your rolls.
A 16 and a nat 20. So
Gotcha.
for the mace, I do 7 damage. Oh, for the shield, I do 7 damage doubled. So I do 14 damage plus 7 damage. So I do 21 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to say, Klaus, no! and I'm gonna like basically take my shield and like bash him from one side, and then just kind of like hammer him into my shield with my mace, kind of thing, right? So it's just like kind of like crushing him between the two.
The crowd erupts in cheers. This group of underdogs has now made it through 2 rounds of this gauntlet here. If anyone would like to make a performance check, if you beat a DC 20, I will allow you to re-roll on the D8 for everyone that makes the performance check. I'm gonna roll for Ola. Ola does not make it. Let me know if anyone cleared the DC 20.
Yeah, I have a -1 to charisma, so the only way I could possibly have cleared that would have been to roll a nat 20, so I did not get it.
Can I tell you the process of what just happened?
Sure, go for
I
it.
accidentally clicked D100 a couple of times, rolled a 164. Accidentally clicked D100 again, rolled a 3. I rolled the D20 and got a nat 20.
For a nat 20, I'm gonna allow you to roll twice.
Okay, I got 8 and a 5.
So what I'm gonna tell you now is everyone is going to roll a D8 for me. Whatever you rolled on that D8, that's how much you were healed for. A bunch of arcane sprinklers spray out healing stuff to the entire crowd that's here. Did anyone else clear the 20 DC for the performance check?
I got a 19 plus, what do I got?
Okay, so you clear that too. Roll me a D8. That is it for this battle. Klaus is back up. I also should roll for Ola.
Sam, so you're telling me I hit a nat 20, hit another, like a nat 8, get a 5 just for me to only get healed once because I fucking failed.
That's not nothing. That's that's a heal without using a hit die. You all are able to leave or do any other interactions that are happening here. What is going through all of your heads?
Wait, are we still in the arena? Or
you're still in the arena right now. The gate opens. You are allowed to walk back this time. You are not manacled and carted back.
I want to stand on top of the rock and look in general. I'm hitting this pose right here, right? Before screaming out for Quippy.
I'll allow you to do one more performance check for that.
Okay, hold on. And while I do this, I just want to yell out that Quippy did not deserve this, and that something needs to happen. You know what I'm like? I am like grieving.
Ooh, I'm gonna say roll this with disadvantage right now.
Roll this with disadvantage?
Yeah, roll this with disadvantage.
I got an 18 and a 14.
Okay, so we're gonna take the lower of the 2 rolls. That's a 14. The crowd does not boo you when this is happening, but they don't seem to be too receptive to this. So I'm also going to give you your XP calcs for this, right? So that is going to be. So
they're not booing me, but they're just like staring at me.
They're cheering. They're cheering normally, but that's like normal. You just watched a gladiator arena happen. Is anybody checking on Quippy?
Oh yeah. Hold on, give me a sec. I got no. After doing this, give me a second. I turn, and then I go check Quippy's body.
Give me a medicine check.
A medicine check? Hold on. Medicine. Ooh, +2 from wisdom. Very nice. Hold on. I rolled a 16 plus the 2 I have, so it's 18 total.
Quippy is dead. Quippy died 2 turns ago. That last death save on an 18, I'm going to give you the whole story of what happened. Quippy rolled a failed death save for his first death save. His second death save was a nat 1. He died on his second death save. The next 2 saves were fake. You look at the dead, desecrated corpse of Quippy under the giant scorpion. His ribs were crushed. His not piss-stained pants under the carapace of this gigantic scorpion.
Can I go over to one of the dead soldiers, rip off some of their clothes, and put it over Quippy's face before picking him up and hugging him while crying?
Go for it. Back McStabby, you are alive. You are still prone, pretending to be dead.
I'm gonna keep pretending to be dead. I'm gonna try to get carted off.
They cart you off. Give me a deception roll.
Ooh, that's smart.
12 plus 6, 18.
All right, I'm gonna roll insight for the 2 guards that are pulling you out. If they do not succeed this, you will be dumped in the body pit.
Where's the body pit then?
One of them rolled the nat
Oh, wow.
20. They know that you're not down. Basically pick you up and they're like, nice try, and slap you on the ass, and they put you back in the cell.
You should do like a little performance check for like the crowd and like, you know what I mean, kind of rile.
I don't think the crowd sees it. I think this is, they cart
they
your
don't.
body off, and while they're inspecting the body, they find you and they put you back in the cell. So this
Almost
is
had
going
them.
back to the cell. You almost had them. One of them rolled 16, which I don't think clears, right?
No, it was an 18. I'm trying to make sure Henrik's not the only one that lives.
I'll see about that one. Yeah. I also might not live. I might just be a reincarnated corpse at the end of this. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Everyone can add 200 XP.
Oh, hold on.
That means that if you are able to survive the next round of combat, you will have leveled up. What are you all doing as you are in the area, the like holding cells?
I am once again preying on the downfall of all tax collectors.
And while we've walked off, is it okay if I carry like Quippy's body while the cloak is like over
Go
his
for
head? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the guards, I'll dump the body into the body pit, and then I'll walk back to everyone else and decide to take a short rest. Holy shit! I rolled an 8 plus 2, so I healed 10!
What's your max
I'm back in the-
health? Back at max?
No, I'm like 12 out of 14. I'm back in the fight, baby.
Oh, that's good though.
Yeah.
That's good. I think I'm
Klaus?
also gonna roll my hit dice because I don't
Okay.
know if we're gonna have another chance to. So I might as well. I think
Okay.
6 health back, so I'm back at full.
Klaus is looking pretty worse for wear. Ola, surprisingly, is looking really good. Ola looks almost fine.
I think like I start singing like a bugbear song of mourning for our fallen companion.
Anything else that people are doing in this
I
interaction?
am crying. Not crying, but as I'm still shedding tears. I'm not shaken about the experience. I'm still mentally there, but I am mourning. And I am thinking about how if we had survived this, I would have loved to have introduced him to the clan, and I would have loved to try to go on a hunt, at least one hunt with Quippy. Like, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just in the corner silently mourning while thinking all of this.
You all hear the boos of the group that was in front of you. You see a handful of dead gladiators. You hear cheering happening as they announce that you all are coming back. You are all now the main event competitors. The group in front of you and the group behind you are dead. You are the last group. You hear some chanting start to happen as you are all not led in manacles this time, but led on your own volition towards the portcullis that's starting to raise in front of you. You hear drums pounding as you enter this arena, a raised platform surrounded by stairs. At the top of the platform, you see a man clad in cerulean armor. Back, I'm going to ask you to give me an insight check.
18.
You see, this is not a tax collector that is in front of you, but clad in cerulean armor with a white plume on their head and white markings on their blue armor. You see captain of the town's guard, the person in charge of the tax collectors in front of you.
Yeah, I needed that.
You see atop the mound here, he is clanging a sword against his shield, and he beckons to you all and yells out, "Stand ready, contenders!" And you hear the crowd chanting out, "Champion! Champion!" This is the champion of last year's tournament. They were promoted to the guard of this town. You hear the announcer shout out, "Citizens, you know his name. You've sung his praises. The champion of last year's Festival of Steel, undefeated in the sands. Breaker of blades, slayer of beasts, the pride of the arena. Will he triumph again, or shall a new legend be born? The Emperor commands." And you see at the top in the booth, the Emperor step forward. He has not been here for the previous things. He has come out because a new set of champions has come out to face his champion. Standing at the top of the arena is the Imperator of the Cerulean Empire, the current standing ruler of this entire faction, the architect of all of your misfortune, the one responsible for the laws and the guards that have led to all of you being in this arena.
Oh god, I see Quippy in the corner in the body pit.
As
I'm
you all
upset about
enter
that.
this room, I'm going to ask you all to roll initiative.
God, guys, what do you think is gonna happen to us if we even manage to pull this off? Keyword if. Do you think legends will be told about this in the Coliseum if we do win this? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, this is the guy who won last year, and
He is
they're
the-
still making him fight. Like, they're still making him fight. They figured out a way to keep him having to fight.
I was gonna say, I feel like if we win, we will not be getting set free, and we will be forced to keep fighting like he is.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
see the
get
king of
cooked
tax
either way.
collectors. I see blood.
First off, on the list is Tome.
For now, I would like to keep my distance, and I would like to roll for like insight to see if like there's like any weaknesses, anything I can really see about his armor.
Okay, give me
maybe
an insight check.
openings, you know. I rolled a 19 plus hold on. Plus 2, so 21.
I'm going to let you choose 3 things that you would like to know about the captain. I'm going to stop you on the 19 and say there are no resistances at play.
No resistances. Okay.
I'm going to, rather than tell you what he lacks in, I'm going to tell you what he excels in. He has very good perception, and he has very good athletics, which means grapples and stuff like that are going to be difficult, and his perception is good. I'm also going to give you one more thing. You can choose AC, HP, or a weapon that he has.
What his AC is.
His AC is 17.
Jesus Christ.
That is all I'm going to give you for this one. Moving on, that is back McStabby. You're up.
I circle the wagons.
The wagons?
I go around here. My goal is to try to get him in the back so I can McStabby him.
Next up is the guard captain's turn. Are you doing a stealth check while you go around there, or are you just doing
Sure,
other stuff?
I'm chilling in the shadows a bit.
All right, give me a stealth check.
17.
He does not seem to see you. The guard moves forward a little bit, and you just see him clanking his sword against his shield, basically. Moving down the order, next is Klaus. Klaus is going to attempt to rush him.
This feels like a scripted death.
It's not a scripted day. I don't know if Klaus or these guys win this. Klaus is rushing towards him. Next is Ola. She is also going to start rushing towards him. I am playing these guys as fair as I can. Next is Heinrich.
I'm also gonna just kind of rush forward. What's the range on my net? Is it like 20 feet or 30
It is
feet?
a normal net range, so 5 to 15.
Oh, so 15 with disadvantage, but 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. I'm just gonna go.
Next up, that's going to be...
I'm gonna also go into a rage and ready an attack in case he gets within 5 feet of me.
Next up is going to be Tome. I'm going to have Back McStabby roll me a D8 to see what our effect this round is.
7.
Seeing you sneak around and play this a bit more tactically than like rushing forwards, I'm gonna have both you and Tome give me... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have everyone give me just a flat luck check. So roll a D20. Whoever gets the highest
20?
may have a boon for this fight.
I got a 14.
Would beat a 14.
20.
A nat 20.
Are you serious?
On a nat 20, you have a +4 AC until the end of this fight.
Till the end of the
Never
fight.
mind on what
Till
I
the
got.
end of the
Holy
fight.
shit.
Yeah,
Do I still
I'm
have
doubling
my
the effect for the nat 20. So
Oh my
Me,
god.
man.
give
I
me
had
give me
18
another
hours.
perception check. This is also
Do I still
kind of
have the
fitting.
plus- Do I still have the +2 from my
No,
earlier-
that was from the last fight.
Who's taking a
So
perception
give
check
me a
here?
perception check, Back McStabby, or anyone else who wants to.
What's your wait before we start? What's your perception at Dean? Because I have +4 on it.
You should do it.
Everyone
Okay,
who
okay.
wants to can do it. It's as many of you as you want.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got an 18.
On the 19, I'm not even gonna bother waiting for other people to do stuff. You
I
see,
also got 19.
you see the Imperator look to Back McStabby and raise his thumb. As that happens, you see a couple of mages that are flying around. They're basically giving you mage armor, effectively. That's what's the bonus to your AC. That, I think, intuitively to you, is the same feeling that you had last fight, of something has happened, which has raised your AC, basically.
And I'm assuming you can only like try to look for weaknesses once per fight. Like you can't spam that. You know what I
Thank you,
mean?
Grandma. I mean, you could do it again if you want to use your action, but I'll tell you this a bit out of the game, over the table. There's not much else to know. This is a fighter type. This is a very straightforward person.
Forward, and he moved only a little bit, which I noticed earlier. He didn't charge forward. He's walking forward. So I'm gonna walk forward right here, right next to them, and I want to do like a performance for the crowd. Like,
you can give me a performance for the crowd.
I want in the performance. I want to ask the crowd, "You call this a fair fight?" And like, you know what I mean.
Okay.
You call this a fair fight, and try to see if I can like goad them into dropping anything, or like maybe distracting him anything. So I want to do a performance check here.
All right, I'm gonna say, give me a performance check. DC is 15. The crowd likes
15?
you, so it's dropped a bit from 20.
Got it. I got 18.
Okay,
Or
roll me.
That's 17.
Roll me a D8.
I got a 5.
A 5. Everybody, roll me a D8.
I got
Hey,
3.
7.
You heal that much HP,
I'm
Oh
at
my
full.
god.
That
my
is
God.
nothing.
but that's counting.
Wait, what
That's
about-
counting your action, though.
For me, just for me though, not them, right?
Just for you. The arcane like sprinkler system that is sort of happening right now. You can see the various wizards and stuff that are flying around the ring right now. They cast out to you all. The crowd seems to love it, and you all heal for that much of healing.
Does that overshield to temp, or does that like
Does
completely
not
different
overshield.
condition?
It goes to whatever your max HP is. That's
Max
it.
is.
Yeah.
How you feeling over there, back McStabby? How's your health looking?
Oh, I've been full.
Oh, so it was just me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
At least I'm full now.
It also healed up Klaus and Ola, so they both healed a little bit from this.
Oh, is that good?
For Klaus, that is very good. He was looking pretty weak. He's now bloodied. For Ola,
Oh.
Ola seems fine.
Oh, so it's
Ola hasn't been hit that much, believe it or not.
not just that, but like for the past like few hours, it's just been Ola's fine.
Ola looks like she might come out of this as a new champion or something. Who knows? She's been tanking these. Going down the turn order, next is back McStabby. You are hidden right now.
So I continue circling the wagon.
You see the guard captain puts his foot down the first of the steps and beckons out to you and yells out, "Challengers, try to take me from my podium. You will fall as all those who came before you." And as that happens, Klaus rushes up to the front of the stairs. He is going to roll an attack. He misses.
Damn.
That is all. Next is Ola. Ola is going to rush to the base of the steps. 3. Ola hits. Ola is going to attempt to make an opposed athletics check. She fails, but she does still do the hit. That is 10 damage. Next up in the turn order is Heinrich.
I'm gonna rush up behind them here, and I'm gonna throw that net.
Okay.
See if I can get him with the net.
I think that would be disadvantage unless you go to the side of the steps to be closer.
Oh,
Do you
I
have
don't.
do you have enough? Do you have enough like
I
movement?
think he
to
has
do that?
enough movement.
Like right here, right
Yeah,
here.
that would be fine to do the attack. Oh, I need to change the music. This is some peaceful ass music. Y'all are not in a peaceful ass situation.
I got a 20, not 20, but a 20 total.
Dirty 20. All right. Yeah.
And while he's restrained, would that mean we have advantage on our attacks?
Yes, you have advantage on attack rolls. He has disadvantage on attack rolls. He also has disadvantage on dex saves, and his speed is 0.
So for the first D4, I rolled a 4, so he takes 4 damage. And then
Is that
I'm also,
plus your anything?
does I do would I add anything to it? Would I add strength or?
I'm gonna say I didn't really think that much through with the net. So let me just see what we've got for the net real quick. That means okay, he's restrained and he's tripped. He's prone. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, but he can't get up.
And then I'm also gonna I can also use my bonus action to make a shield bash on him with
You would
advantage
make the
now,
shield
right?
bash with advantage. He does have half cover from the stairs, so that would cancel out. So that'd be a straight roll.
Okay. Okay, so I got 18 though. Or 18 plus
That
plus
hits.
3. So
Very serious question
21.
here, Sam.
and then
Mhm.
1d4 plus 3.
Where on the stairs
It's a-
is he?
He is currently at the top of the stairs,
So that's another 4 damage.
but he's
So I
also
do
prone.
8 damage total this turn.
It is back to the top of the turn order with Tome, but
Oh.
before that, I need Heinrich to give me a D8 roll.
Oh, a d8. Okay. That's a 5.
Everybody roll me a D8.
5.
This is getting good.
Those are the
That's a
heals that you
5.
get. Klaus
5 as
heals for 2. Ola does not heal. Ola is at max health.
Okay, I am going to use my race ability of doubling my movement speed. Feels good to finally crank this out. And I am, hold on. So this is about 45 feet there, so hold on. And then hold on. I want to make sure I do this.
I am going to remind you, you do not have to take the stairs. You have a climb speed. So you can climb
I
up
see, I
the
see.
side of this without having to do any sort of athletics checks to climb up.
Oh, up these?
You do not have to do the stairs. You can climb up just the sheer face of the rock.
Alright, cool. I can make that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And guess what? And I used all my movement speed in that moment, so I think won't I get it?
I am also going to remind everyone that because of the ruling that Dean had, as long as there's another creature within 5 feet, you are getting advantage for the purposes of this. The flanking bonuses are in effect for this.
Oh, so does he get advantage or does all of
So
us?
you get advantage. He does not.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Hey, 18!
It still
That's
hits regardless. 18 hits
Okay,
because
so
you
it's
know
like
his
20
AC is 17.
something. Okay, well, I hit 6 for the first one, so that's 10 damage on one go. And for the second attack, let me do a 20. Okay, a 16. Oh, not 20! Let's go! Okay,
Okay.
hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling hopeful. All right, it's a 5, but still
So that's a 5 plus
plus 4, so that's
doubled.
18, right? All right, and before the turn ends, can I do like an insight check to see like if that affected him?
I'm gonna say you've done your movement and you've done 2 attacks. I'm going to
So-
count that towards an insight check to know where he's at currently. Also, I'm going to remind you, Tome, for the future, you do not have a move speed for next round.
Right, I'm gonna be here.
Back McStabby, it is your turn.
Is there gonna be a penalty if I attack from like below the stairs, like next to where Henrik is?
Below the stairs, he would have a +2 to AC from half cover, but you would have advantage from the net and also the flanking bonuses.
So I'm not gonna do that then. All right, then I end my turn.
Next, it is the guard captain. He is going to attempt to get out of this. This is also going to count for the bludgeoning damage if he does not make this save. He does not make this save. Oh my god! He takes a 4.
Are we doing good?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I didn't mean it like that. I'm just like I'm
Nah,
surprised.
you're good,
Like,
you're good. He takes a 4. That's the max damage he could take for not getting out of the net this turn. Next is Klaus. Klaus is going to attempt to make a hit against him. He gets advantage because he's restrained, which is good because otherwise he wouldn't have hit that. 3, that is 7 damage. Next up is Ola. Ola is also going to, or I'm also going to say that Klaus, just for the purposes of this, moves up the stairs a little bit. And also Ola is going to move up a little bit too. Ola is also going to make their attack. Ola misses both attacks. Next in the turn order is Heinrich.
Okay. I'm gonna run up the stairs here, and I'm gonna attack him
Get
with
advantage
my
on this
mace,
attack.
with my mace and then a shield. So I have advantage on both these attacks. 19 plus 5, so
That hits.
24. And then the other one is a 17 plus 5, so
That hits.
22. All right, 5 damage for my mace and 4 damage for my shield bash.
Are you raging right now? Did you counter that stuff?
Yes, I am raging, so I should have done 2 more damage on each of those attacks. So
It's 13 damage.
7 and 6, 13 damage total. And I also forgot to do the rage damage last turn, so I should have done 2 more damage last turn as well. So
Hey,
you
if I'm gonna probably end up killing y'all, I want it to be honest, you know. Now it is back to the top of the turn order. It is Tome, your turn.
13. Does 17 hit?
No, 17 matches his AC, so that doesn't hit.
17 and 18. That's a hit, so I got a 6. Let's go. Okay. 10 damage. Ooh.
10 damage. Okay. May I ask you, how do you want to do this? This guy was talking a big game. Now he is dead.
Oh shit!
Is
He is dead.
Oh my god, man
I
is
didn't even
dead.
get to him.
I want to stand. I want to step on his body and throw my arms up in the air and just yell to the crowd. You call this a champion?
Hell yeah.
And just throwing my arms up in the air, like trying to hype him up while I'm standing on this guy.
I'm going to say, give me a performance check with advantage for anyone that is in the arena right now. All of you are doing that. You all killed the champion of this without taking a hit, I think.
I got 17 minus 1, so a 16.
Anyone who beats a 15 gets to roll a d8. Ola and
got a total 20.
Claude did not get either of those, so dirty 20. So roll a d8 for each of the people that passed it.
I rolled a 7. Oh my god. Oh my
Rolled a
god.
3.
Okay, a 7, a 3. Anyone else doing these? I'm gonna do a little bit of rule bending for this. You have +2 AC for the next fight, not for this
Oh
fight.
my god.
Who rolled the 3?
I did.
That was Dean.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
+5, 19.
You see that the cheers of the crowd, the Imperator gives the thumbs up to Tome here. Back McStabby, you see that the person on the edge, one of the people in charge of all of the mechanics of this, slips, and underneath you a spike trap opens up. Because of your save, your dexterity gets you out of the spike trap before you are fully impaled, but you do still take 3 points of damage. You are all able now to leave the arena and head back to your quarters.
So, do we all level up now?
Yeah, you all get 220 XP, so you have all leveled up. Riding high on the defeat of the previous champion, thoroughly embarrassing defeat on his end. You all get to leave the arena.
I gambled and it paid off. Okay, so that means I went from 12 to 20 because of the 8. Then I need to go over to my tough feat and upgrade that actually.
Claws to roll a hit die, as well as Ola to see what her new max HP is. Ooh, Ola, your luck might be running out a little bit here.
What did Ola roll?
Ola rolled a 1 to
Are you
increase her max
serious?
HP. Claws heals for 5, putting him at 23 hit points. And now we're gonna roll a d10 to see what his. Oh, okay. Matt, you can't blame me for this. I don't know if your friends are living. Claus rolled a 3 for his level up. All right, y'all are riding high. Instead of being brought back to the dungeons this time, you all are brought back to a green room, a waiting room, where you are allowed to peruse any of the gladiator equipment that you would like to bring with you into this next fight. If there's a specific piece of gear or something that you would need to increase your AC or to increase your other stuff, you could get pretty much anything. I will tell you now, it's limited to leather armor, so if you don't already have leather armor, you could get leather armor. That's about it.
Wait, what's in the room?
This is just in terms of things that you can gain that would make you a little bit tankier. It's basically any of the starting weapons and equipment stuff. Nothing magical or special here, but if there's a specific weapon or something you needed to complete your build, you can get this now.
Better weapon than the mace, really quick. Maybe a flail. That's 1d8 instead of 1d6. Yeah.
You could go for a d8. You can also choose to you could choose to get some javelins and stuff here. Those are also things that are available. So if you would
I
like
might
get
grab some javelins so I have ranged weapons. Yeah, maybe 4 javelin.
Sure, yeah.
I unlocked Fury of Blows. Oh my god.
As you all are here, you see a custodian of the Imperium come up to you all. This is a high-ranking person, and he comes into the room and he says, "First off, I am sorry for the loss of your friend. However, I must say we have yet to see any competitors put on such a amazing show. You have truly made the name day of our Imperator just unforgettable. I am sure that Imperator Varnius Caeruleus Magnus is truly astonished with the speed in which you were able to take down his new guard, and would like you all to know that for your next and final round of combat, something special lies on the docket for you. A possible promotion out of the fight pits, although you will have to return for events such as this, usually against much less dangerous foes as yourselves. But you will have full access to the Imperial Armory. You will become captain of the town's guard for the small village that houses this fight pit, and you will have your entire ledger of your previous crimes against the Imperium cleared. If you are the final person standing in the ring for the next fight. The rules are the same as it has been previously. If you are able to defeat the creature that is the final challenge, then all of you will be given places of high service and high prowess. However, if one of you remains standing at the end, you will personally be elected to the captain of the guard and be given a seat on the council to meet the Imperator Magnus himself. I trust that you all will take advantage of the resources given to you and come at this next fight with full bellies and your best effort. You are all given a full rest. The next fight will take place the next day. You have all of your resources filled up to full. Your party is back to full HP. What are you all doing? Ignore the crunchy ass JPEG I have open here, but this is what you're looking at now. You are looking at a full city of the Imperium Caerellum, of this town that you're in, basically. Like, this is, by their standards, this is a town. By all of your standards, this is a more massive city than you've ever seen in your life. Sprawling villages, you're allowed to go out and eat food. There's parties and revelry happening tonight. You are able to do basically anything that you want in this city under the guise that the next day you will go do the final battle. What are all of you doing?
Are they watching us? Like,
you basically have like a military escort following you around. You are allowed to fully traverse the city, and then at the end of this, you will be given a full rest, meaning your HP goes back to max, and all of your resources are back.
Can I make a special request to the guards? Not to
Go for it.
Not for us to do, but I would like to ask them if we could find Quippy's body in the pit and give him a proper burial.
I think the guards are fully on board with giving him proper burial. You all have, in terms of like social status, right? You have passed from slave fighters at the start of this session to full-on gladiators. So you are not quite given the full freedom of a gladiator to go do whatever you want currently. Currently, you're basically like a professional athlete for the Imperium. If you succeed in this, there's a lot of boons and things that you will gain. But if you fail in this, you will be dead, forgotten, and thought of as a pretty solid competitor, but dead nonetheless for all of you. So you are able to give a funeral for Quippy. Who all is attending this funeral for Quippy?
definitely attending.
I am, and I was. What do you? I don't think Quippy had. I don't know if Quippy has any family or anything we can go notify.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if anyone knows. All you know is this elderly gnome man. He is dead.
Because he didn't say anything about children. All he said was about finding a mentor to help.
Didn't he say he left his family?
I think he said he left his family. But I don't know if you all know that.
I mean, we don't know his family, even like.
I don't know that you all know that he left his family either. All that you know is this gnome pissed his pants and said, "Remember magic." So.
Well, no, he told us in the beginning. He introduced himself as a gnome that left his family to go, find a mentor to do so.
I think that's more of introducing himself to the other players, less so introducing himself to your characters, if that makes sense.
I see.
Yeah,
I
so I
see,
don't know that that would necessarily be knowledge that you all share. That's more of knowledge above table.
Damn. Do you guys think the guards are like, like the big guy can source his family? Damn, man. I don't think they could do that, could they?
I don't know. He also did die before you all passed from slaves to gladiators, so he would not necessarily be getting any special treatment outside of what you all are giving him. If you were able to finish the gladiator contest, you would be able to maybe give some allowances or like find his family and stuff. But that would require beating the final conquest or being the last person standing.
You know what? I say for now, we give him the proper burial he deserves. All of us will be attending. I assume it's going to be for a very short time because we'll all have to go back and rest and,
I think that you all have the time that you need currently. The last fight concluded around like midday, kind of. This is sort of like a weeks-long festivities that are happening. You all are kind of the talk of the town, so the expected like sort of situation you all are in is you will be the final battle tomorrow, unless tomorrow's contenders put up as good of a fight as you did. So depending on whether or not they put up as good of a fight as you did, there will be a final battle. If they do, there may be one more fight of like reverence before the final battle. So the idea is you've made it to the finals. You and anyone else that completes this challenge is going to go on to the final battle. So that's what you all are seeing right now. So you don't know any of the other competitors.
I think we should. I want to try to I feel like this is a good opportunity to try to escape personally. So I feel like try to find is there like a little is there like a forest on the edge of town or something kind of?
No, you're kind of in the heart of the city right now. I am saying town because in terms of the Imperium, this is a town. By all accounts, this is a city.
Okay. And if we try to go towards the edge of the city, the guards will kind of stop us.
You have a guard escort anywhere that you're going.
And they're gonna be
7 to 8 guards per person of the Imperium's high guard are protecting you because and not even in terms of like a malicious side of things necessarily. When there are this high ranking of people, there's a lot of bets, there's a lot of gambling. You all have been a massive upset, which means that elites in the Imperium may be gunning out to kill you to make sure that you don't have a chance to take control here out of revenge for them losing their bets. Gotcha. So it's not even necessarily that you all would be escaping from the guard. The guard is also there as protection.
I think I'm gonna try to help my friends escape, give them assistance on stealth to try to slip away from the guards. Maybe we can find a crowded bar or a crowded market square or something like that.
If you find a crowded market square, I would say you can give the help action on their stealth checks to slip away. I will also say that I think these people are making this regardless of whether or not you are giving them the help action. I think that both Ola and Klaus are trying to escape. If you give them the help action to escape, you would basically be giving a performance check. I'm going to say the DC is 14.
Okay.
If you beat that, I'm going to allow you to add that percentage to their stealth checks to leave. If you don't beat that, nothing happens. They still get the help action to escape. If anyone would like to give him a hand in this, you can, but that's based off of whether or not Heinrich is telling.
I got it. Oh, if anyone, I think I would tell them because
Is anyone else trying to make the escape here?
Who, out of us?
Yeah. Heinrich is
what about you, Dean?
Staying behind to do this distraction regardless on the basis of this.
Dean, what do you think? Should we take Heinrich's offer and get out of here? Live to see another day?
I am going to say a few things here. This is based off of how your character would act in the situation, not you above the table knowing that this is probably going to be a very deadly situation. Your characters are all riding high off that last victory that you all have. And also there's the promise that if you are able to win this next combat, which none of you have even gone down aside from Tome, that your entire criminal record will be scrubbed, and not only that, you will have a place of status among the court.
You know what? I'm not gonna run. I feel like my character is already very cocky. But for him, the tribe comes first. And he's thinking in his head that if he can win this, he can send so much help to his tribe. And they will not have to worry about struggle anymore. The children will be able to eat. Everyone will be able to hunt freely. We'll never have to worry about, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like personally my character would not run. As much as I want to run, I know it's just not in character for Tommy here, sadly.
What about Back McStabby? You have a chance to slip away and run. You're a rogue. You're good at escaping and running, but you would be on the run. You would be at risk of the Imperium trying to find you and crack down on you. It would also be very risky to escape. What do you think? There is a chance that you could become the captain and you could do something about taxes.
You would also be the guy in charge of collecting taxes.
You would also be the person in charge of collecting taxes. So that, Dean, those are the two things for you to keep in mind for this decision. What is your
So
what is
your
your thought on
character
this?
could really like try to get rid of taxes here.
I don't know where Dean is. But what I am gonna say is that both Klaus and Ola are trying to escape.
Okay.
They both look to you, and you see Ola just be like,
Hear this at a
How
time.
long have I been gone? So I
at
was
least
just
since the
speaking
level
into
up
the
stuff.
void.
Probably.
Oh my god! I thought y'all were being assholes because I wasn't
No.
muted.
But did you hear this, right?
Yeah, I
You
heard
heard all that.
everything.
Okay.
Cool,
I've been planning on leaving since like the second fight. I'm fucking skedaddling.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do here, this is a DC 15 stealth check to slip away from the party you are at now. You have advantage from the help action to escape. Everywhere you are going after this will be an increase of 5 after that. You have to make
I got a
2
natty
clears.
20.
Okay, so a nat 20, I'm going to say you skip the second of these. So you're going to do the third one. It will be a DC 30 to escape, which is very difficult. But if you fail, that just means that you're going to be fighting town guard, not necessarily that you don't escape. So we're going to do one
I
for
got it.
Klaus and Ola. We're going to see if any
Yeah.
of them make that escape.
They should have proficiency with stealth because they're bugbears. It comes
Yeah.
with the race.
So Klaus gets a nat 20. He is also with you as you escape. Ola makes the first check. We're going to see if she makes the second check.
Wait, by the way, my distraction. Oh, is that only for the first check, the distraction?
That's only for the first check. So as you're escaping, Back McStabby and Klaus are shadows in the wind. You are gone. You can make it 2 checks to get out, basically, and you'll just be doing the third check, which will be a DC 25 because you skipped one. So it'd be an easier check to escape completely. However, Ola did not make the second stealth check, which means that she is on 2 out of 3 checks to escape. She has to make a DC 30 to escape. You are currently with Klaus. You are basically shadows in the wind. You are out of there. Ola has been captured on her second check. There are guards going to help her. Klaus is going to basically give her advantage on the luck check to see if both of them get out. So they both get advantage. You can go with them and give them, I'm just going to home rule this so we don't have to do a whole encounter. You can go with them and give them basically double advantage on getting out of this check, or you can slip away and your last check will be a DC 20 instead of 25. So is Back McStabby going back to help Klaus and Ola, or is Back McStabby vanishing into the wind?
I am gone.
All right, give me a check to see DC 20 of a
I
stealth
got
check.
17 plus 5, 22.
Back McStabby has escaped the city. You are free from this entire thing. You have escaped the city. You are gone. You have successfully ditched this. And as you leave, you see behind you as Klaus and Ola are struck down by the town guards attempting to flee. Ola is brought back on basically crippled hit points. Her health has been halved. So for all accounts, she is at 18 hit points for this next fight. She is dragged back to the group. For the rest of you all, while you are back at the town, you see the bloodied and beaten body of Ola dragged back to your quarters. As she comes to, what are you all doing?
Ola, did Klaus make it out?
She looks to you, and there's just sadness in her eyes, and she tells you, Ola tried to escape. Klaus
was gone. He came back. He tried to help. He killed 5 of them, but then he died. They killed him.
I just fall to my knees and I start weeping for my friend. This fucking Imperium will pay for what they've done.
Because of this escape attempt, you were all placed under heavy house arrest for this. Any other attempts to slip away would be done with disadvantage. Tome, Ola, and Heinrich, you were all brought out. Tome and Heinrich, you are at full HP with all of your actions. Ola is bloodied. She's at half HP. It is time for the final battle. You hear the cheering from the crowd as you are escorted by an armed guard that is partially there to keep you all in check, but also partially there to just get you to the arena safe. You can see that they're kind of eyeing Ola a little suspiciously, but the rest of you all they're still seeing as champions, gladiators. As you begin to enter, you see a series of priests. These are Oath Twin priests. They come up to you all and they rest their hands on each of your chests and they say, "All glory to the blue sun, his will, Allah." As you enter, you have all been blessed by this. That means you can give a +4 to any of your checks that you make. Not damage rolls or attack rolls, but to checks that you can make.
That includes saving throws?
It counts towards saving throws. So that's to checks and saving throws, not to attack. As you all enter the arena for the final battle, it is the dawn of the next day. Actually, first, before we do this, we got to do some luck checks. There were 3 groups that played the next day, this day. We're going to see if any of them make it. To make it to this point, they need to clear a DC of 20. One of them did. So one other group will be fighting alongside / against you for this final battle. We are going to roll 2d4 to see how many of their original party survived the whole thing. 2 people made it through the whole thing.
Right.
These are going to be adventurers that are just assisting you in this. These are just going to be 2 fighters using the same stats as the people that you had before. The first one has 13 HP. They are looking pretty bloody. These guys didn't get to do the whole rest like you did. And the second one looks pretty good. They are going to be at an HP of 30. You have 2 fighters alongside you for this next one. You all are being led into the arena. You see 2 fighters come up alongside you. They are beaten and bloodied, and one of them looks extremely proud. And they look out to you all and sort of nod, being like,
All right, I'm back.
you all did a good stand the last day. They're all doing a good stand this day. Even if you do not kill this creature, you will be given a place representing the last person that you killed in the last fight. Final round. You all walk out into the arena and you see a green dragon bound in chains at the bottom of the pit. Blue eldritch fires glow around all of you. The weapons of the various imperators who have fallen before glow brightly in the night sky with blue arcane glow. One of the largest statues, the Imperator Thalor Vastian, the one who made this arena, wielding his glowing pistol Auralite above the crowd at the head of this entire arena. You hear the crowd chanting, "Slay it, chain it, bleed it." The air turns heavy with the smell of acid as a hush falls over the crowd. And you hear, "From the forgotten forests of the old world comes a relic of an age before man. Once they soared over every horizon. Now only one remains, brought low by the Emperor's will, bound in chains of star metal. We present to you the death of a legend. Citizens, bear witness to the fall of the last of the Emerald Tyrants, the Green Dragon." And you hear a deafening roar as the arena shakes and the gates of the arena burst open as a large dragon bursts through from the other side, sputtering, bubbling acid on the ground in front of them. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm not gonna lie, I am wishing the worst upon Back McStabby right now. Because he has brought shame to the death of our friend.
I mean,
shame.
He lived up to his name. Let's be real here.
He lived up to his name, but you stick together as a clan. You fight for your friends. I considered him a friend. I thought he would do the same for us.
Sort the initiative order. Tome, you are first to act.
I want to step out. I want to step out a bit. And what I want to do is make a performance check. And I want to scream to the crowd. Multiple of us have tried to flee. Who I thought was a friend, back McStabby, abandoned us, making this fight harder. And you expect me to be happy? You expect me to be ready to slay down this beast, knowing we're crippled for an action that had nothing to do with me? What do you think of me? What do you think of us? You really call this a fair fight, even with these two measly adventurers that we haven't seen a day in our lives? What do you expect of us? What are we supposed to do? And while I'm saying this, my hands are in the air. Not like straight up in the air, but they are in the air. Like I am. And hold on, let me roll this check real quick.
Roll a performance check with advantage for this.
Performance check with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14. Hey, 18 minus 1. Okay. That is a 17.
All right. I will allow you to roll a d8.
I got a 6.
You already had the +2 AC, right?
I did.
You have a +4
I'm at
AC
18
for this fight. You're at
I
20
see.
AC.
That's amazing. Perfect. Now that'll help quite a bit.
Heinrich, it is your turn.
I'm gonna step forward. I'm not engaging with the crowd at all. These guys killed my friend. I don't give a fuck about appealing to them. All right, I'm just gonna step forward and ready like a javelin.
Oh no, you were just in range to throw one with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll try that. Yeah, that's a 12.
12 does not hit.
Yep, that's my turn. Oh, I'll go into rage 2. Oh, yeah, I'll go into rage 2.
You see running up behind you, kind of hiding a little bit, is a goblin. How are we getting out of this one? We're all gonna die.
I turn to him in Goblin. I say, "There's no escaping from this. Best to face our fate with courage."
I also turn to the goblin and I go, you call yourself a warrior? You call yourself a fighter? This is your chance to be free. This is your chance to have everything you've had. And you're scared? Weak. And then I turn back to the dragon.
As you say that, you see the other fighter, a dwarf fighter with a battle axe over his shoulder, just say, "Truer words have never been spoken," and he rushes past you there as Ola also begins to rush forward to here. Next up in the turn order is the dragon.
I thought it'd be bigger, I'm not gonna lie. Because this feels like really small compared to the arena.
If you want to give me a perception check on the dragon.
I got a 16 plus perception plus 4? What the fuck? Plus 4 is to 20.
You can see that this dragon looks severely malnourished. It looks beaten and bloodied. It looks as if it has been kept in chains and bondage for years, if not decades. It does not look good. But it also appears to have the scars of hundreds of fights on its body. At the start of its turn, the dragon whips up its wings and it begins to fly towards all of you. Before it makes it there, it tries to fly out of the ring for a second, and you see that it crashes into a arcane barrier and tumbles down back to the ring.
Does it take
And
any
it
kind of negative
seems-
effects from that?
It seems pissed. That's all. Next up in the turn order is you.
Okay, fellow warriors, instead of going at this with no strategy, I say that we go towards the weak points. We target where it was shackled. Think about it. If it's been here for such a long time, it looks malnourished, it struggles to fly, and it's not thinking rationally. We should try to use that to our advantage. So instead of swinging wildly, I say that we go at the joints. Let's try to cripple its movement.
Sound enough?
The goblin looks to you and is just like, "We're all gonna die!" And the
Oh my
dwarf just
fucking
goes,
God.
I'm ready to take its wings off its body.
I am going to step forward a bit and stand alongside the dwarf. Measure the distance. Yes, enough feet. And I'm going to stand right here. Move forward a bit, but not too much, and then face the dragon. And that will be the end of my... Oh, and you said I can ready an action, right?
You can ready a dodge or you can ready an action. A dodge would give disadvantage to attack rolls against you, and a action would be like if it enters your range, you can take your attack normal.
I will ready a dodge.
Okay. Heinrich, you're up next.
You know what I could do? I could just do a reckless attack because that would give me advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd cancel out my disadvantage. So I'm just going to do that and throw a javelin from here where I am. That's a 19. So
That hits.
All right, that's 4 damage on the dragon.
All right. Not nothing, you know? That's hit points down. Oh, I also should have said at the start of this.
Oh, wait, no, it's 6 damage because I'm raging. So
6 damage.
Raging.
Okay. I also should have said this is round 2 at the start of this. Heinrich, odds or evens?
Evens.
All right, roll me a d8.
That's a 1.
Roll me a d20.
That's a 1, not 1.
Okay. You see, at the start of this round, a poor peasant boy in the audience around you looks out to you and goes, "You're an inspiration to me!" and chucks out a rusty short sword next to you.
Oh my god.
Fucking peasants, man.
Looking at it, you feel like there might be a risk of getting tetanus if you hold this thing.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Sorry. Anything else? You did your roll. You did your action. You did your movement. Anything else?
That's everything. Yeah.
Okay. You see the goblin behind you runs up and grabs the tetanus sword.
God. Why? Why?
Yeah. W goblin. I hope he dies. Fuck that goblin.
We can do this, right? And then he starts to run this way a bit.
Why does he sound like Morty?
Yes, we've got this. We've got this. What's your name, Goblin? What's your name, Goblin?
Fucking hate that thing.
Springle quick.
Springle Quick.
Springle quick. Swim.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Springle Quick Swim. Ah, okay. Name means nothing to me at this point in time.
The dwarf looks to you all and he just goes, cowards, be a true man and run up. And he takes the dash action to go double his movement to get close to this dragon here.
Oh my god.
He's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, this guy's going
You're killing
in.
us, Sam. You're killing us with this right here.
All right, next up is Ola. Ola takes that challenge. She enters not a rage because she's a fighter, but she also goes up angrily trying to swing at it at the threat to her honor. Next up is the dragon's turn. I need to do some measurements here. Okay. You see, as the two of them rush up to it, it rears up its head and it unleashes just a breath of poisonous, sinew from it. Do these 2 rolls. I'm gonna let Olga get the higher of the 2 rolls because we know Olga and we don't know this guy. These are, Olga makes the save and you see as the acid hits her, she goes down. The fighter dwarf does not make the save, but he also goes down. The breath weapon did 53 points of damage, just for everyone's knowledge here. The next thing that the dragon does is it, infuriated by the effects of these people that are happening here, is going to attempt to bite the corpses or the downed bodies of these 2. On one of them, he crits and misses. On the other one of them, he hits. These are melee attacks, meaning that each of the hits will count as a failed death save. The crit is going to account for... Oh, wait, no. These are melee attacks on downed people, so these are counting for 2 failed death saves. The dwarf is ripped to shreds. His head is hanging off of his body and in the mouth of the dragon. Ola is not looking good. She is down and the claws sink into her body, but you see a faint, you see her chest moving. Next up is Tome.
Fuck back, Big Stabby. And fuck you too, Henrik.
What did I do?
I wanted to help your friends to escape. Yeah, you're part of the problem too, buddy.
I wanted to help my friends. That's such a bad thing to do.
Weakling! 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 I can make that. Alright, I use my race passive, and hold on, let me roll. I'm going to attack, of course. I landed a 16 plus 4 plus 2.
16 plus 4 plus 2. Yeah, that hits.
It's 22. It hits.
That hits.
Okay, let me use an action. Roll. Hey, I got a 6. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
Now, I will be using 1 key point to go Flurry of Blows here. Flurry of Blows is 2 unarmed attacks back to back, so I get a D8 here.
Okay.
Well, I get 2 D6 is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, hold on.
Are you
First off, I need to
using...
roll.
Wait, hold on. Are you using the key point on the first attack or a second attack?
The second attack.
Okay.
The first attack is just a normal unarmed attack. I don't have access to using key points to empower my strikes yet.
Okay.
So, hold on. Let me roll. Okay. Okay. I know that hits.
Nat 20.
You know it. Okay. Now, all I need to do is roll really good here, and I can get some good damage off. Oh, my fucking god.
If you want to roll a second dice instead of doubling it, I'll let you do that for this one. To roll double the dice that hit instead of doubling the dice that are there.
What do you mean?
So instead of doubling the dice that you rolled, roll an extra dice for each of the damage dice.
Oh, okay. I mean, because what I got was a 10 in total. Shouldn't that be 14 times 2, which is what? 14 times, no, that's 28. Yeah, 28. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna go with.
All right. You hit the dragon for 28 points of damage. Anything else you're doing or no?
I wanna tell the crowd that my chances of survival are little, but but I will not give up. I will persevere.
You can give me a charisma check on that one.
That is a 16 total.
All right, 16.
Or sorry,
roll
no,
me
15. 15.
Roll me a d8. The DC is 15.
I got a 7. Yo! A fucking 7? That's gotta be something good, right? That has to be. Please, please.
So you know how much AC you've got right now?
Yeah, 20.
Add 2. You have 22 AC.
What
That's
do the
insane.
numbers give me?
You rolled 3 7s in a row on the table for the AC bonus.
Are you serious?
Hey, I'm gonna let you have it. This thing can hit. This thing can still hit that.
I mean, that's cool because I got 7, 7, 7. But what's the other rewards?
Well, one of them drops you into a spike trap, so it's not necessarily a good outcome every time. Y'all have gotten very lucky on the rolls on that. All right, next up it's Heinrich's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run up, like as close as I can, I guess. Which is, I think I can get to about here-ish. I don't think I can get fully all the way to the dragon.
Oh, sorry, that guy's fully dead. I'm gonna delete him off the map. We don't need to see him.
So I can do a javelin instead of the D4.
Yeah.
So, that's 4 plus 3, so 7 damage instead of 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do 6 damage instead because I already took.
Oh, and with rage plus 1, plus 2, so 9 damage.
9 damage to the dragon.
Yeah.
Any
That's not gonna work unless-
other stuff or no?
I think that's all I can do. Yeah.
Next up is Sprinklequick Squim. Sprinklequick runs over here, and out from his pocket comes a pistol, and he takes a shot at the dragon. He misses. You hear the crowd gasp, being like, "What?"
Okay. Question: What would have happened if he hit?
It would have done pistol damage. That's it.
Which is that good?
You know what? Fuck
Any
it.
good?
He's gonna action surge. He's gonna use his action surge. Why not?
Oh. Okay.
He only hits one of them. It hits, which means he does 1d10, 6 plus 2. It's 8 damage. It's not nothing.
My God.
I mean, we've done almost. I mean, not to metagame, but we've done a good amount of damage.
I mean, I think I got lucky on the crit for the fucking flurry of blows.
All right, Ola. Let's see if Ola makes the save. Henrik, you see the last of your friends lying at the foot of the dragon. As the javelin and the shot hit the dragon, you see its foot crush down on the chest of Ola. Her ribs and viscera burst out from her, she is fully dead.
No! I'm gonna rush forward and do my next turn right after I see that kind of. Wait for that.
Next it is the dragon's turn. I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2 is Tome, 2, 3 is Henrik, 4, 5 is Sprinklequick. All right, Henrik, I'm sorry. It's looking straight at you.
Oh fuck. Okay.
The dragon lunges forward. Tome, you get an opportunity attack, so you can choose to do that.
Yes.
First off, I'm gonna see if the dragon recharges its breath weapon. It does not recharge its breath weapon.
That's a plus.
That's fortunate.
You said I do get to do like a single like opportunity.
You gotta do an
let me
opportunity
roll for that. So 20. Let me do that. I got a 12 plus 6. 18.
18 does not hit.
What would I need to get? What the Jesus Christ? Okay.
Dog, this is
Go
a
on.
dragon.
Yeah, I know. Just like, damn. 18.
Okay.
That's a pretty high number.
Henrik, it rushes towards you. It makes 2 attacks with its claws and 1 with its bite. I'm not gonna ask you that. That's embarrassing. Was about to ask, does a 20 hit? It does.
Yes.
Okay. One of its claws hits you. One of its bites hits you. The other claw misses you. Bite does the 6 damage. Its claw does 4 damage.
Okay.
That's already
Claw-
half.
That's already half. So okay.
So you take 10
down to-
damage total.
Yeah, I'm
right?
down to 13 health. Take
Right.
another one of those. Take another one of those.
Next on the turn order is Tome. You're up.
I'm actually gonna get next to Springle quick. Hold on. Oh my god. Wrong tab. Okay. And let me see if I have enough distance for that. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, plenty of distance. Okay, so I'm going to turn and stand next to Springle quick, and for my action, I would like to do dodge while being next to
Okay.
Springle quick. And that will be it for me.
All right. Heinrich, it's your turn. There's a green dragon roaring in your face. You can see that it's trying to spit acid, but it seems like it can't right now. It's not healthy enough
Yeah.
to do that.
Alright, I'm gonna attack it and also attack it with my shield bash.
Are you doing reckless for these or no?
No, I'm not. For my flail, I got a 23, and for the other one, I got a 16.
If the 23 hits, 16 does not.
That's 4 damage on the dragon.
Okay. I'm also going to ask Heinrich to give me a just charisma, or not charisma check. It's top of the turn order. Give me just a D8 roll.
4.
The crowd starts to chant. This actually would have gone into account beforehand. Roll me 1 more dice to see if you got a crit.
Oh my god, it's a 19, like 1 off. Oh.
All right. Well, for the next round, all creatures have advantage.
But that's not for this round.
That's for
Oh,
this
that-
round.
that
Starting
did
on
count
this round.
Oh, can I reroll for my shield to see if that would
Just
have
reroll for the shield. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's an 8. No, that doesn't hit. That's worse than the first one.
Okay. Springle quick, while the crowd is chanting, turns to you and he's like, "They love us!" And takes another shot at the dragon. He hits. Oh my fucking god, Springle quick, you suck.
What did he do?
He rolled a 1 on his hit die, or on his damage. So he did 4 damage. I will say, the dragon looks bloody. But next it is the dragon's turn. You see that the dragon goes to do another set of attacks on you, and as it does, Sprinkle Quick yells out, "No!" Dragon does not change its look. It looks straight at you. Seems slightly annoyed at what Sprinkle Quick is doing. First, it's going to roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back. Next, it is going to do its bite and its 2 claw attacks. It has advantage on all of these
Why?
because everything has advantage on the melee.
everything has advantage. Oh man. Okay.
So for its bite attack, that is a 23 that hits. You take 14 half to 7 slashing. Oh wait, plus 4. 18 half to 9.
okay, I'm probably dead here. Either of these other attacks hit.
Flash
they both have
damage.
advantage.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I forgot. It also does poison damage on these.
Oh.
So it does also. This is all one instance, so this wouldn't count for a failed death save. It also does 8 poison damage to you.
This is with its mouth, with its bite.
This is just its bite.
So it just like tears my arm off. It just bites down and tears my arm off. And I fall unconscious.
Despite the fact that it has been tearing the bodies of these people apart here, it is going to the slight distraction of Sprinkle Quick gets its attention there. And rather than continuing to kill you there, it is going to rush you two. And it is going to make its 2 claw attacks at you two. It misses Sprinkle Quick. And on you, an 18 doesn't hit, does it?
No, because I have 22 AC.
Now, see, this is where I have to show my hand a little bit. When I said it recharged, I needed to roll to recharge its breath weapon. I did not say whether or not it recharged its breath weapon. Not to metagame this a bit, but Henrik was not disintegrated from Green Dragon acid breath in the current day of this party. It rolled a 6 on its recharge, which means this dragon is going to exhale a poisonous gas 30-foot cone. I need constitution saves from both you and Sprinkle Quick.
And remember, I did do my dodge action.
You did do your dodge action. I do not think that
Yes.
applies to a con save.
I got a 15 plus 2, 17.
You succeed on the con save. Sprinkle Quick does not. Coming your way is 23 points of poison damage. Coming Sprinkle Quick's way is 46 points of poison damage. Sprinkle Quick is down.
Sprinkle Quick is just straight up dead, right? Like,
No, actually.
does that double his max health?
No, because the stat block I was using was 30. He was just already hurt.
Okay.
Sprinkle Quick is down, but not dead. Heinrich is also down, but not dead. Tome, are you still up or are you down?
I'm up.
You're up.
1 HP.
1 HP.
All right.
Dream against a dragon.
See, now this is where this gets interesting. Because at the start of all of this, I said one thing, and that was the last standing person would get the boons of all of this. What that means in the context of this is there are 4 wizards flying around this area. Each of them is going to attempt to make an animal handling check to stop the dragon from continuing to fight you. Unless you choose to continue to fight the dragon. They're
And
going
I hope
to
the
make...
wizards, actually.
Not in this case, no. So there are going to be 4 checks here to see if they can restrain the dragon. Animal handling is wisdom. What would we say this is? There aren't stat blocks for this. What would we say the bonus for a high-ranking wizard in charge of keeping this stuff in check would be for the wisdom bonus?
I feel like it would be at least, they would have at least like 14 wisdom, right?
Well, I'm saying
minimum,
just
especially
modifier.
Oh, just a
I
modifier?
think it'd be like a. I mean, they're wizards. They're gonna have higher than wisdom, but they'd still have like probably a +3. I think.
All right,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say.
thinking. At least +2 or +3.
Yeah.
Let's say on a +3, they're getting to an 18, not a 20, to control this dragon. They will attempt it again on the next round, but you hear the crowd cheer out that you have won. They're cheering for you. You see the wizards starting to panic as they're struggling to keep this dragon in check. By all accounts, you are the last one standing. You have won this. Now you just need to survive until the dragon is brought under heel. For the purposes of this. Next up is Tome. It is your turn.
First things first, I would like to use patent defense. What patent defense does is, hold on, give me a second. It gives me the dodge action as a bonus action on my turn, right?
Okay.
I am going to stand, and I'm assuming, and you said that, and will it have to reroll for its breath again?
It will have to reroll for its breath. I will tell you there is a chance that the breath, well, I'll put it this way. There's nowhere you can run in here that gets you out of the range of the breath.
Of course.
So
Of course.
it's not really a situation of like avoiding the breath weapon unless you make the save.
I am going to make a charisma, and I'm not going to do anything. I am going to stand in the face of this dragon and tell the crowd, and let the crowd know I have won. I do not know if the wizards will be able to save me. I do not know if they will allow me to live for being the last man standing and being the strongest there is in this arena. But I will not back down. I will not run. I will stand my ground. And I will ask the crowd. I want to ask them for help of some kind. Not like to do anything, but to maybe distract the dragon. Maybe do any. You see what I'm saying here? Like, you know.
Sure. I'm going to say give me an animal handling check with advantage here. The DC is 20 for you to calm the dragon yourself.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Animal handling. Roll once. Okay. 16. Ooh, 18!
Is that an 18 plus your wisdom?
Which is +2.
So that's a 20. As you chant this out, the wizards failing to calm this dragon, you raise your hand to the dragon, and it bows its head to you.
No.
The dragon limps off towards the edge to leave the dungeon to go back to where it is from, and you stand amidst cheers of the crowd as they chant for you. Tome, the new captain of the guard, the new champion of the arena. I need Heinrich and Sprinklequick to give me death saves. Tome, what are you doing?
It's just 3 death saves in a row, basically.
Just give me a death save. Sprinklequick makes his first.
I got a 12. That's a success, right?
Sprinklequick makes his second. Sprinklequick fails his third. Sprinklequick makes his fourth. Sprinklequick is up.
Okay, I made 2 successes, 0 fails. 3 successes.
How many rolls have you made? 3 successes.
3 rolls, 3 successes.
Oh my god.
You come up.
God.
Your arm is bleeding profusely. It's been ripped off of you. You see Sprinklequick limps over to you while the cheering guard carry Tome off into the distance. Sprinklequick limps to you and begins to carry your barely conscious body towards the exit. I'm going to give Sprinklequick a stealth check to see how well he does. That's fucking insane. He rolled an 18 on the die, which plus his dex and plus his proficiency would bring him to a 22. So he successfully sneaks you out of this area. I'm going to see how far he makes it. We're going to do another check. This one's DC is 20. Sprinklequick rolled an 8. So as you are starting to leave, he is stopped by some guards. He is almost outside of it. I'm going to need you to give me a deception roll to play dead, because he is trying to convince them that you are dead. He is also going to make a deception roll. Roll an 18.
I got a 17.
All right. I think that clears enough to get them through. It's past 15. So the guards believe you are dead. He begins to walk you out into the street. We're going to do another stealth check. This is the 3rd stealth check. This would get you out safely. The DC of this one is a 25. You did not make the stealth check. You're going to need to give me a DC 20 deception.
It's probably not going to happen.
Same with Sprinklequick. Sprinklequick does not make the deception roll. You definitely need to make it, otherwise you're cooked.
I got a 9.
As you are about to leave the confines of the city, a guard stops the both of you and tries to check you down. He's like, this man is clearly not dead. I'm going to need you and Sprinklequick to roll initiative in this case.
Am I at 1 hit point?
You are both at 1 hit point.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is it just a single guard, though?
It's just these two, and it is a single guard. Sprinklequick acts first. He tries to shoot the guard. He misses. Next up, it is the guard's turn. He looks to Sprinklequick, knowing that he's been caught. He is going to make his attack with his sword. He hits. I'm going to roll damage. If he rolls max damage on this D6, He is going to give him 2 death saves. We'll just say that. He rolled 3 plus 2. That's 5. Sprinkle Quick is down.
Okay. Now,
Heinrich, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go into a rage, and then I'm gonna make a mace attack and a shield bash against this guy.
Reckless or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna be reckless because I'm already, so low health that it probably doesn't matter. So
All right, give me the rolls.
for my first attack, there's a 16 hit for the first
16
attack,
hits.
and does a 15 hit.
15 hits.
Okay, so for my flail, it's 8 damage plus 2 for rage, so 10 damage, and then for my shield bash, it's 4 damage plus 2 for rage, so 6 damage, so total of 16 damage.
Actually, I don't think you can do the shield bash. You don't have another arm.
Oh, you're right. You
can do
So
the first
the 10
attack.
damage.
That is it.
Just the 10 damage. Yeah, I can't do the second attack because
I'm gonna have you roll me a luck check. This guard is on 1 HP. If you pass a 15, he dies, or he goes down into shock, basically.
that's a 5. That's not happening.
Doesn't go down. If he hits this on you, you will be down. You will be captured,
Okay.
along with Sprinkle Quick. If he does not hit this, you might have a chance to beat him. That's a 17.
My
Does
armor
that
class
hit?
is 18.
That doesn't hit. The guard on death's door tries to strike you with his sword and misses. Sprinkle Quick needs to make a death save. That is a nat 1. Sprinkle Quick is on 2 fails. Heinrich, it is your turn.
23.
All right, 23 hits.
I don't think I need to roll for damage here.
How do you do this?
I take my flail and I just like do a big swing and send him flying to the side, and then I just like throw the flail to the side and I run over to
Sprinkle Quick.
Sprinkle Quick. Try not to say the wrong thing here. Sprinkle Quick. I run over to Sprinkle Quick, right? And I'm trying to treat him. I'm trying to make sure he's all right. No, Sprinkle Quick. You saved me.
I am
And
going
like
to
this.
say that does count as your action. I'm not going to allow a medicine check for this turn. If Sprinkle Quick makes
Quick.
this save, you will have the chance to save him. If he does not make this save, Sprinkle Quick will die.
He will die in my arms.
He'll die in your arms. Roll on a d20. I'm gonna pull this up on stream. That is a 2.
God. Oh my god.
In your arms, the goblin who you thought was nothing more than a coward who carried your near-death body out the arena after you came almost to death with a dragon. You see the life start to fade from his eyes, but a brief instance of consciousness comes back to him for a second as he clutches your only arm that remains. And he goes, "Promise me you'll do good to goblin kind. That you'll protect us from these monsters. That you'll save." And the life fades from his eyes. Sprinkle Quick Squim is dead.
I promise, Sprinkle Quick. I promise.
As you run through these streets, where exactly are you going to escape? You've made it out of the main town, you're running. What are you looking for to finish escaping the town?
I think I would be trying to get to a ship, trying to get to, a harbor, somewhere I can get off of, because I'm assuming this is like Imperium owned island in general.
Yeah.
Try to find a ship, try to get to the harbor. But I think I'm bleeding profusely right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I probably make it maybe to the harbor. But I'm like, as I'm getting there, I'm kind of like passing out almost. I fall.
Well, what
down
I'm
to
gonna
the
do
ground.
is I'm gonna say, give me a Constitution save.
That's I do have proficiency, so that's an 8.
I think you make it towards a harbor and you pass out. You go limp. You are basically in the process of making death saves.
Yeah.
Give me a death save just to start with this.
I succeeded.
All right.
Got an 11.
I'm gonna roll a luck check just here. See if anything happens. No luck. Roll me another Constitution save here.
Or the death
Or
save.
death save.
Yeah.
I mean, there. This.
That's an 18. That's an 18. Yeah. Make that.
I'm gonna roll you another luck check. That's 3. All right, make me another or death save.
That's an 11. I make it.
All right, you are back up and lumbering towards the harbor still.
Yeah.
Give me just a flat con save to see if you stay up as you make it towards the harbor.
Again,
you see
an 8. Again, an 8.
you're
So
back
I'm
down. You're still bleeding out. I'm gonna roll you a luck check while you're bleeding out. That's a 16. As you make it to the harbor, you get a second wind. You make it an extra 30, maybe 40 feet towards the dock. You're limping. You're barely able to stand up anymore. You collapse on the ground in front of a shipwright's hut, where you can see a small dwarven man starting to leave the area. And he looks to you and goes,
Oh my heavens! We need to do something! This poor bugbear is on the verge of death!
and he slowly drags you into the workshop where a group of gnomes and dwarves begin to work with their alchemists, artificer, mechanics to try and bring you back to life from where you are now. And that is where we're going to end it for this one. Hell
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
All right. Bye, stream.